What up, bro? Welcome to another episode of the Brand Janeau Show. As you know, I am Brand Janeau, and like always, on all podcast platforms everywhere, Brand Janeau Show, social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, Facebook, Brand Janeau Show, and of course, YouTube channel, Brand Janeau Show. Go subscribe, comment, do all that shit. Man, it's been a minute since I've done something like this. I got like my family, man. I got my family with me tonight. I had to do this because it's been crazy as shit. It's been crazy as shit. Wrestling has been crazy as shit. And I've been saying I was gonna do one of these, and I needed to do one tonight. Fucking wrestling's been nuts. This shit has been nuts. So I got some of the best people I could find, man, to do this with me. And I mean, when I say the best, I mean the motherfucking best people I could find to talk some wrestling, man. My family, man. These are my people, man. Man, I've been waiting to do one of these episodes with them for a minute, so we finally got a chance to do it. Oh man, I can't wait, man. So without further introduction, man, I gotta get him a chance to say where you can find them. I'm gonna start with my brother Warren. Tell them where they can find you, all your amazing podcast, your podcast, and everything you've been doing, man.
Hey man, I'm kind of like Mick Foley, podcaster, pro wrestler, father. Which one you want? You can follow me on Buzzing with Marlo. Follow me on American Prodigy. We're on all social media handles. I mean, mainly on YouTube. We're getting kind of picked up on Twitch. I'm trying to get my old mentality into doing Twitch, but hey, you can find me everywhere. All social medias, like I said, Instagram, Twitter, all that. So.
Yes, sir. Also catch him on the commission with my brother,
I,
who also does straight through the ropes. The one and only. He calls me the honorary
Cody
use,
versus
which means
Roman hate fest. That's what
what
this is.
what he must be the tribal chief because he damn sure brings all of us together, man. My brother Brian Beeline, tell him how you can find you, man. Where you be at, man?
Yo, what's good? Yo, y'all know him as Brandon Janeau, right? From the Brandon Janeau honorary oops, baby. Yes. Yo, check it out. What's good, guys? It's great to be here. It's my first time on the Brandon Janeau Show. And yeah, we on over here at the Beeline Entertainment LLC. We got wrestling, we talk entertainment, we talk web show, we talk give advice, we do a whole bunch of shit over here. You can find us mostly now at www.thebeelineentertainmentllc.com. There's a dash in between the B and the line. And you can get everything there, all the shows, everything. We're also about to come to you guys. Slim, this is news for you. Warren, this is news for you. Brand's news for you. But we also doing audio. Y'all, I'm over here. I was up until like 3 o'clock in the morning uploading our stuff onto Spotify and Apple Music and everything. So we're actually going on audio as
Hey,
well. Got a lot of shit going on, man. I'm really excited to let you guys see everything. But
The
thanks, B, for
fun
having
has
me, bro.
began. The fun has began on the
Yeah,
audio.
let's go.
and if Brian is the tribal chief, he needs his right hand man clearly, and that is also straight through the ropes. My brother Slim, tell him where they can find you, man. All your amazing content. He killing on TikTok. I can't touch
Killing
his
it.
TikTok. That shit is amazing. That
Killing
shit
it.
is top tier.
For real.
I appreciate it, man. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, STR Slim here. If you haven't figured it out by now, I get the STR my name from our Straight Through the Ropes podcast. My boy Brian. I'm always going to pay homage. Without him, I am not here in this position right here. So there's always going to be respect for that man right there. He dug me up out the nothingness, and any success, I'm going to support the brand. You can
Thank
follow
you,
me
bro.
on TikTok at STR_Slim. And remember, whether near or far, you can always count on STR, baby. Hey, cheap plug right there.
Woo! Some Ric Flair shit. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. That's what's up. That's what's good. Yo, ain't you proud of some shit? Yo, like, just think about it, bro. We're four people. We live all over the place, different areas, and we come together multiple times a month to talk relatable content, bro. And we do amazing. You feel me? It's not. I know you guys better. I know a lot of fucking people that's around me, and it's just great, bro. I love it. I love
And
it.
the funny thing is, we used to pick on people that did stuff like this. Not like podcasting or anything like that. But I'm talking about like, oh, you just meet someone online and like, oh, y'all like best friend type scenario. I mean, it's a true thing. I mean, it's
Real,
crazy.
Nah,
for real.
It'd be like,
you want to talk about full circle. Talk about how wrestling has become cool, but back in the day, it was considered taboo if you were a wrestling fan. You
Oh,
watch
For real.
wrestling? Like, oh my god!
After the Attitude Era, that's when it started to People started like shunning it a little bit, but yeah, I mean, Attitude Era Wrestling, everybody was watching that shit. Churches, nuns, everybody, police officers.
Everybody says, yeah, I watched it when I was a kid. When I was a kid, like, dang,
Watching
man, you
wrestling
can't watch it,
like-
man.
80s, bro.
Trying
I came out
to
the
make
womb
us
to wrestling.
Like, first thing is like you're like watching Power Rangers or something. Like, come on, man. Like, come on. Let me live. Just let me live.
Right. That's right.
Exactly.
Man, these amazing men with me on in the show, man. They got amazing wrestler podcast. The commission, straight through the ropes, man. They are killing it, man. I'm honored for them to even spend their Saturday night doing this with me. I appreciate this shit for real, man. I appreciate this, man.
Yes,
I've
sir.
been on both shows and just being on both shows with y'all, all y'all, man, it has been amazing, and I appreciate that, man. So I was like, man, there's a lot of shit going on in wrestling, and I was on straight through the ropes Wednesday, and then last night happened, and you just like, yeah, we need to talk about this shit.
I'm telling you.
I was on straight through the ropes Wednesday. I'm like, yeah, Friday, it's gonna be great, and Friday's gonna be awesome, and then it's just like, nah, this shit is different. Immediately, like
immediately, and
immediately.
I know Slim. I know Warren. I can't remember everything we talked about on commission, but I know we were just basically touching on like the stuff that was happening. But I know on STR for sure, I was saying like, yo, I feel like everything with WWE is getting fucking predictable, bro. Like the whole thing with CM Punk, and I was bitching about it. And when I tell you that I ain't never shut up so fast in my damn life, Monday was phenomenal with the Wyatt shit that blew my damn mind. And last night, like y'all said right now, like that shit blew my mind. I was in my fucking
It
house.
was
Like it was
You need to make
mania,
a
bro.
TikTok video of that where you just sitting there yelling, da da da, and then something happens. You're like,
All right, I'm done.
like, oh.
I'm good.
But
Like,
before we get to last night, something came out before last night. It was this rating that came out, and man, AEW, what the fuck is happening?
Uh-oh. I didn't even hear this.
500,000 for Dynamite? Like, what the fuck is happening over there? What the and I've said I don't watch AEW TV. I will watch a pay-per-view tomorrow. You put a pay-per-view of AEW on tomorrow, I'm watching that shit. I don't care. I will stay up 8 hours and watch that shit. I don't care.
For real.
It is what it is.
That's about right time limit. That's about
But
close.
A job shift.
Not lying.
but you but Dynamite, like you see that and that's their flagship. Like that's like Raw doing like that number. You'd be like, ooh, fuck, what is going on? Like that's their flagship show, and you pull in 500,000, and you can't even blame it on sports because NBA wrapped up Monday and hockey was Tuesday. You can't even blame it on sports, and you couldn't blame it on. I mean, you could blame it on Kendrick. I mean, everybody, but like you can't even blame it on him. Like it's it's like that shit was bad, and then you say it's because Big Bang Theory wasn't on, so because of Black Panther.
What?
Like what?
I never heard
like,
that.
Yes, that's what they're blaming it on. Like,
I
really?
just got into
Holy
Big Bang
shit.
Theory. I'm not even gonna
It's
lie
like
to y'all.
Yeah,
it's
you
Not
did.
even gonna lie to
I was a
y'all.
late bloomer too. It's a good ass show, but I
like
got into it for a while.
it's like God, that like it's bad. And then now you have
With the WNBA.
you still haven't secured Warner Brother yet. You still haven't secured a TV
Man,
deal
we talked
yet.
about that for a year.
And now you have your lowest rating for your you have your lowest rating for your show, your flagship show. And then on top of that, how do you look at these other companies who like the New Japans and the CMLLs, and you're looking at them, and they now looking over at WWE like, fuck, like, fuck. Do we really need to do a Forbidden Door like with them?
I mean, I think another thing you gotta think about is this kind of what's happened this week really speaks to the testament of Tony's leadership. Because if you look at it, he had a working relationship with TNA and was doing crossover stuff, allowing Kenny to go to Impact before he signed with AEW, allowing Christian to come over here and doing crossover with Deonna Purrazzo and everybody like that. But he did it before, and we look at what happened this past week. it might have been somebody in that crowd who didn't know who the hell Joe Hendry was, but you know who he is now, don't you? Like
Real.
he was in that battle royal for like 4 minutes and like 20 seconds, and
Nobody
5
cared.
seconds.
just the
Nobody cared
most
that he
over
got him.
person in that building, and everybody wants him back. Like that to me speaks to testament because you're telling me you had the same opportunities, Tony, but Triple H and Shawn Michaels say, "Hey, let's do it this way." You did it your way, and it's a boom, man. And I mean, say what you want, but seeing somebody like a Tatum Paxley go and do an against all odds was unheard of 4 years ago. Seeing somebody like Jordan Grace come bust through the door with her title in hand, not blurred out, with her title in hand, coming through that door was crazy. And also shout out to a veteran like Kazarian for lasting to the final four.
Oh, I was
on
shocked
NXT.
when I saw Kazarian on this show. I was just like, I get the Joe Hendry. I was happy about that, but I was like, dog, I don't think I've ever seen Frankie Kazarian on a WWE TV.
The show.
Like, you know,
I've
as
never
long as
seen it.
he's been on,
Yeah. I
like,
didn't
bro,
know the fuck he
and I was
was.
telling
Real.
Brian about this because I'm like, bro, if you really want to talk about pioneers that made TNA,
TNA.
AJ Styles, Frankie Kazarian, and Christopher Daniels, those
Daniels.
three, dang near your pillars that made it to be watchable. To see him
Godfathers
on
of the
that
X
TV,
Division.
bro, I was just like, okay, this
And
is
Chris
starting to
Chris
be a
Sabin.
real good change.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chris Sabin.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes, yeah.
it definitely is speaking volumes. You know, at the end of the day, when it comes to kind of the comparison where like, hey, where's AEW dropping the ball and all this other stuff or whatever. And even though I'm not a fan, like I'm not a super fan. I don't dislike AEW. I always say this shit. But the thing is, when you come to a promotion like WWE, man, there's no fucking hiding. It is what it is. It's the dominant king on the hill. There ain't shit you could do about it. So when you do have guys trickling in and rapping to Ring of Honor and rapping to New Japan even and rapping to TNA, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's something to talk about. But when you got the motherfuckers coming to WWE, that's looked at as that's the prize, man. That's where I'm on I'm Joe Hendry. People singing my song, and yeah, you hearing little murmurs. I can go into a fucking battle royal for 20 seconds and get thrown out and be the most talked about thing. Then I didn't even know who the fuck won it. I didn't know. I knew Joe Hendry's song. I've made TikToks about Joe Hendry, but the guy who won it, shit, some black dude with dreads. That's all I know about. He's good, I guess, but just being honest. The Joe Hendry shit, I hear that motherfucking song more than I hear my damn kids talking to me. I hear
That guy don't know your name. You won.
That's how you make it. But that should speak volumes on the impact that opportunity gives you. You don't have to have an amazing in-ring ability. I feel like I've been preaching this shit forever now. You don't have to be Flippy fucking Will, Ospreay. You don't got to be Ricochet with the hot ass girl that does the amazing fucking vocals. And I know of her more than I know of you. I just know that you're good in the ring, and that's about it. But I'm just saying, like, you could be Joe Hendry with a fucking corny ass song and walk out to the ring with a goofy smile and get thrown out and be one of the most talked about motherfuckers in the planet. It's crazy, bro.
I think
There's gotta be work to it.
I think I ain't gonna lie. This is my gripe with AEW. And for anybody in the chat who doesn't know, I'm a wrestling purist. I watch everything from WWE, AEW, New Japan, CMLL. Like, this is AEW's problem to me. They will go all out for a fantasy booking match like these people have never touched, and they will go all out for that, but it has no context. Like, example, while I cannot pronounce his name right, I think his name is Generico or whatever. He's a star in CMLL, probably one of the best top 10 technical luchadors out there right now, all due respect. But you just stuck him in a random match at Forbidden Door with MJF. There is no precedent for that right now. Now, I ain't trying to be funny. You were building a program between him and Roosh. You could have saved that for Forbidden Door, for God's sake. But it makes no sense. Like, you'll fantasy book just to get like the best person in New Japan versus the best person in AAA, or get like your craziest guy, John Moxley, versus another maniac like Pagano down in AAA or something like that. But there's no precedent. Y'all kind of just like say, hey, here's your matches. Here you go. Like, the only thing that has a storyline right now technically is Swerve and Ospreay.
Yeah.
That's it. Out of everybody in that company, it's Swerve and Ospreay and Trent Beretta and Orange Cassidy. That's it. Like
And
those are the
Swerve
two
got the
deepest
belt.
storylines.
So it's like that
Like,
storyline is built around a damn championship. So it's not. I mean, it's almost you don't even need a storyline. If anything, you don't even need a storyline for that one because the championship storyline already. But then you don't have any storylines for anything else. Even with and I'm not trying to shit on the sport I love, which is professional wrestling. But even with fucking real fighting, MMA fights and bouts and UFC matches. These guys go to, have press conferences and make it interesting to just build up the anticipation for you to watch these fights, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like to be in a world of professional wrestling, but not know how to do storytelling, which is one of the key factors. And I'm saying all this once again because we're talking about AEW and why are their numbers not good? And then Chris Jericho gets on and does interviews talking about AEW, we're the place. Fuck, stop playing your fucking self, Chris. You're just stubborn. But you know damn well you should be back where the fucking Kings are, where you made your name even more than you did in WCW.
Shoot that promo about Edge. Shoot that promo about Edge.
Fuck
that
Edge, man. Edge over there.
No, you remember? I want to go back.
Back. Yep, Edge is another one. Everybody dipping off because they thought the grass was greener on the other side because, if you're not shining as the older talent in WWE, where there's a lot of young talent that are thriving in this motherfucker right now, that's why we're so excited to be talking today. I'm saying it's like, you go somewhere and maybe you would have made a name, but you're not it anymore, bro. And that's why, like I said, I'm tired of hearing the Goldberg conversation. I'm tired of hearing the Edge conversation. Even Christian, even though he's doing amazing, I don't give a fuck about that, bro. I'm ready to hear about what's next. Who am I going to be super interested in watching these big ass pay-per-views? Are going to have these great matches that's going to outlast fucking time. I know your shit that you had already. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. That's my only gripe with AEW, bro.
Yeah, I feel like with AEW, I think a lot of people will sit there and say they got great wrestlers. It's not that they don't have great wrestlers, but when you're doing a TV show, you gotta have storylines, bro. You gotta have storylines. You gotta have something that's gonna make me actually want to be interested. Yo, I didn't watch CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have a fucking problem with each other since CM Punk came back to the fucking company.
Yo.
This motherfucker is a magnet for problems. Like CM Punk is a magnet for fucking problems. And instead of you using that, you chose to fire it. You chose to fire it and go with a group that, let's be real, outside of independent wrestling fans, I don't know the Young Bucks.
I don't think CM Punk wanted to be there, bro.
No.
Okay.
I don't think CM Punk wanted to be there.
Call that shit for what it was. He chose Jack Perry over CM Punk. Call that shit what it was.
But more so.
I got something on that one. I got something really well.
But
go ahead. Come back. Come on right back over here. All right, we'll get the actual guy in the ring type scenario. I am not a CM Punk fan at all. I don't like Phil Brooks. I don't like anything about this guy. But the concept that he is getting with AEW right now, and this is the problem with the product. When you have guys that have been in the business that know how to control a narrative to continuously draw ratings and build storylines to keep the next people tuning into the next following week, you don't have to do thousands of spots fest all this time. Me and Brian been tagging on this for a while, and I am fully invested, and I tell people all the time, if the match is built up for that, if it makes sense for your character, do it. But here's the problem that I got with AEW's rant standpoint is they have storytelling, but they don't know how to continue it. Great example, Christopher Daniels. They could have teased who was in charge for over 3 or 4 of these shows. You could have been that mystery. Oh my gosh, who is this guy? Like, who's running this? They could have had Jack Perry handle that title going, I am the most well-deserved champion. Just sit there and milk this thing. Make it to where the crowd absolutely hates this guy. So when they finally get that shining moment to bring somebody to go after him, it's a bigger pop. It's a bigger reaction because guess what? You are so sick and tired of this man running his mouth. Now, when you got that CM Punk and Drew McIntyre thing, they know how to tell the story and make it continuously go. Like with Drew saying, hey, I quit on Raw, whatever, that made a storyline where Punk could go, hey, I've already done what I needed to do. Oh, guess what? not even in the match show, but out behind the scenes, backstage. They're making it to where, like in the Attitude Era, it was unheard of that you saw backstage segments that go like this. So when they do that camera work, that slow work, that's why we're so invested now, because of how they're presenting the product. When I'm looking at AEW, you doing the same matches every fucking one. Bro, you can't sit here and tell me all you got in your moveset is a fucking super kick. You cannot tell me your fucking moveset is only consistent of Canadian destroyers. If you're going to do all that stuff, you just need to realize that, hey, I'm just going to take the bag and just go with it, because that's TK's type of thing, and that's all he cares about. I sat here and said it countless times. I've almost been signed by AEW. But this is my thing on the whole rant on this is the matches have to make fucking sense, man. Like, that's the part that I get pissed off about is the punches. They're doing so much. Like, what was that one match? I saw a dude that's almost not even a little bit bigger than me suplexing somebody like he's fucking Brock Lesnar. That doesn't make any sense in any concept. Like, make this stuff make sense. Make me care about a move. Make me care about. I've got guys that I just trained.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The only thing I'm sitting here, I know I hear everything Warren's saying right now, but when you said Drew McIntyre, I'm sorry, bro, but I'm kind of in love, yo, because
he's making me care about him. And
never,
it went from being the baby face. Drew, I care about more about
Drew McIntyre is the fucking well. Can we talk about it? This is your show.
Yeah. So this is the thing, and I get what Warren is saying, because Warren is 100% right. It's like, sell the fucking match, sell it. Like, you, the getting up after a big ass move and not selling it too is like, that shit is pissing me off. Like, bro, I get Will Ospreay don't have to feel every move, but fuck, sell it, my dude. Like, god damn it, like, sell it, fucker. Like, just sell.
I ain't into all that shit, bro. I'm sorry. Like, it's cool in New Japan.
You know what kills me though is that, okay, I agree with everything Warren said, but to add to that, you can't tell me you're trying to be different and put emphasis on a ranking system, and a year or two later, the rankings don't mean crap. The rankings don't mean anything, because I can count several instances where, not trying to be mean, when they stuck Christian Cage in that feud with Swerve for Dynasty, like, he had been gone for like 3 months after getting the hell beat out from Edge. You telling me he climbed up the rankings that fast? I can't even tell you who was next in line. Like, they don't hold to them. And like, to also Warren's point, this is always in my gripe with the Young Bucks. Can you go in the ring? Yes. Can you put on a good match? Yes. But a lot of people typecast you as spot monkeys because that's what you're famous for.
That's it.
If you look at a Young Bucks, if you look at an IWGP Junior Tag Team title match in the mid 2000s with a Young Bucks match, and Warren can probably attest, it's probably like 60% spots. 60% spots for their matches. Like, and the other 40% is, the New Japan long-term false finish shits they do down there. But that's my only gripe with the Bucks. It's not that they're not talented. It's just that they're typecast. Like, they're just known as the spot guys.
Yeah, another big thing is just being able to beat the talent too, though, because you can't. It also matters on who is the talent. Like Jack Perry, his dad was a great actor, fucking Luke Perry and stuff like that or whatever. But as far as these guys aren't. First of all, they don't have the physique to show my immediate interest, and I say that shit a lot. Like, when you see Orange Cassidy and Adam Cole and even MJF standing in the ring, and you're like, look at these little fucking, like, these little dudes aren't going to immediately draw my attention. You have to build.
MJF.
You have to build.
MJF. Yeah, I'm about to say.
Right.
That's what we cut. So please took our bigger fans.
MJF is 225 pounds.
MJF is small, bro. MJF is small. Come on, be real, yo. Who is he really?
I stand next to him. MJF is like 6'2", 6'3", and he's 225 pounds. So I don't know,
bro. I don't know what I'm seeing.
He leaned out
when he was standing next to Wardlow.
A lot chunkier, I will say.
When he was standing next to Wardlow, I'm saying he looked like the fucking the manager material, and Wardlow was like the big bodyguard.
But perfect example, MJF. MJF could sell you this shit. MJF should be their Roman Reigns. Point blank.
MJF
Period.
overrated,
Push,
bro. I'm sorry, yo.
push.
Actually, they wanted that spot for Kenny, but he's going.
Kenny
he's
Omega was
Roman.
somebody who could
Like,
go,
Kenny,
man.
my thing is, Kenny is like Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, even though they're doing all right as a tag team. He was in that area way too long. You're not going to get to see that showcase that where he really could excel in.
Be that guy. Yeah.
Because he was dominant at one point. But yeah, I
He
think you're right about
AEW
that
for a while, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not even a Kenny Omega.
Even
Kenny
before
Omega
that,
fan.
though. I mean, he was one of the guys that was making noise in New Japan when you didn't really even know what that shit was yet. I mean, thankful to Cody. That's where I give Cody his props. Cody put all of them motherfuckers on the map. There ain't no doubt about that. All of them.
All of them. And I said that. And yes, I will argue with any of the guys in my locker room when I say this. Cody put all of these indies on the map.
Cody put independent wrestling on the map. Yeah. Yeah, that's real.
But yeah, AEW, all in all, man, AEW, I don't think that rating is, I won't say it's a one-off. I don't think it's just like a one-off. I think that's a telltale sign of something's coming. Because that shit, that type of fall off don't happen when nothing is happening. Like, you have no excuse for that. Like, that's no excuse. Like, everybody's home. Juneteenth is a federal holiday. Everybody's home. What the fuck you have no excuse for that shit. Like, you have no excuse. Like, no excuse, like, for that shit. Like,
I think they have a hard time drawing people in because I mean, like, if I watch an AEW show, immediately my first thought is, okay, where's Swerve? Where's MJF? Where's Christian? And where is Time with Tony Storm? Where is Time with Tony Storm? Outside of those four, do they have good talent in between? Yes. I feel like because I feel like somebody like a Deonna Purrazzo should be given more TV time because her and Thunder Rosa crushed that shit last week. But like,
last Saturday, yeah.
I think we've said that on a different episode on a separate podcast is that they have trouble making stars. Like if I look at AEW, I can only name you probably about, like I just said, probably 4 or 5 legit stars. Like if I show this to somebody outside of the range, like who would they pick out as the person that stands out? You're gonna say Swerve. You're gonna say Tony's Golden Goose, Will Ospreay, that Brian hates so much. Is it bad when I mean it's like but if I look at the E and like if it's like example, they brought up Carmelo and Braun Breaker 2 totally different ways, but you can tell these 2 are going to be stars. Braun is a powerhouse freak with all this energy and everything. Carmelo's getting over by being the sneaky, smaller guy, but being charismatic as hell, a la Casanova, his former persona. Like, you know, that's a star, and they're bringing them up as stars. Like give example, if Daniel Garcia was somebody that you toted as somebody who's supposed to be the next person, you don't present him like that. He's presented more like an R-Truth, almost like a comedy act. I can't hardly take a Daniel Garcia seriously when the first thing you're coming out is doing shit like this. Like
that's some old school WCW shit. Because remember, what was his name? The white boy.
Disco Inferno.
Disco
Inferno.
I should know his name.
Shit.
He was a all the time. He had the
Alex. I forgot his fucking name.
Alex Wright. Is it Alex Wright?
Yeah.
He had the collar up. The same shit. It was the same thing.
I thought you were pulling a No Way Jose for a minute.
Nah, WCW. I remember that
old school. Yeah, that was. I remember that. That was the thing. But Slim, like you said, man. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. With AEW, it's just a different conversation, man. I think it speaks volumes on what happens. AEW is WCW without NWO. That's the best way I can put it, bro. NWO put WCW on the map.
And that's what they were trying to do with the Undisputed Kingdom. They tried to do that with the Undisputed Kingdom, and then the shit fast as hell. Like
they weren't able to do it, bro. Unfortunately.
I feel like AEW though. Oh shit! I don't think that's 500,000. That's wild. That's a crazy
Well,
rate.
They'll still be around though. They'll
You
still be
remember
around.
what was their first thing that they said specifically when they first started AEW as a company? They were going to be very picky on the talent that they were going to get.
Yeah.
All reverse WWE release guys. They signed them. Every single one of them.
You knew that was
Every
And you're
single
not seeing anyone do anything. You're not seeing any of them doing anything. Where the freak is Keith Lee? Where, out of all things, I'm not even going to lie to you. Why is Brian Cage not getting a representation in anything, bro?
I didn't even know he was still wrestling.
That's
I
the
thought he was
sad
gone.
part, bro. Like, those are some major talents. Jay Lethal. Why is they not getting
he's another older one too. I mean, I'm not saying he can't still go, but yeah, some of the dudes are just like it's a problem when you start signing everybody, man. You have Ring of Honor, you have all these promotions, and I think what WWE is about to do with TNA, I think that's what WWE is about to in my opinion, they're about to smartly market fucking TNA. They're going to be transitioning people throughout, bringing people they want to have, but they're also going to be building other people in TNA so that when they get big enough, they'll cipher them back into fucking. It's the smartest business cycle you can think of, bro. And AEW
brings that TNA draw Thursday just because of that Joe Hendry appearance.
Bro, they had the ability to do that shit, but they didn't do it. When they bought Ring of Honor, they could have built up Ring of Honor, and that would have gave.
I was so pissed when they bought it. I was so pissed because I literally said TK just did that just for a point on the scorecard, and it pissed me off because I'm like,
as
dude,
a businessman,
that was real
I get
good
it.
stuff. Because I mean, if you think about it, Ring of Honor standpoint, every wrestling promotion has some of the top Ring of Honor talent that's ever been out.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got Bryan Danielson, you've got Samoa Joe, you've got Seth Rollins, you've got Dean Ambrose, all those different guys. Like
Kevin
every
Owens,
one of them been a
Kevin
major
Owens
promotion out here.
Yep.
And it's like you just crapped on that because now, Ring of Honor can be just this one show a month type scenario. Like
for real.
Why? Which is funny.
Like,
which is funny because I actually think, which I think AEW need to do that for TV. They need to just make it 1 month because this weekly shit is going to
have its own show.
But the thing is,
or something, get it grown.
The only thing with that is you can't successfully really do that when you have competition. Or not even competition, or another party that's doing a similar product. That would be like if McDonald's stayed open, every single day, and then Burger King said, "Okay, we're gonna open once a week." I mean, they might gain attention that way, but they wouldn't be able to beat in sales. They wouldn't be able to stay above flow.
Yeah, but at this time, it's like you ain't doing the shit now. We don't know you if you got a TV deal, and you really. And now your talent is starting to look a little.
Bush in that one too.
Shane McMahon.
Yeah,
Shane
doesn't
McMahon
know about it.
Yo, let Shane come up in there and fucking turn shit upside.
Ruin that shit.
I'm not mad with that rumor.
Shane come in there and turn
I'm
shit
not mad with
down,
it.
yo.
That shit, man. If Shane go to AEW, I would look at Tony Khan.
My
and be
biggest
like,
worry is somebody else going to go there as well. That would be my worry.
I think if
the
Shane
contract does say McMahon, but it says Shane McMahon.
And I think that's what the storyline would. I think that's what the storyline would be if he takes over Collision, which you would have to split the rosters, and that's something that you fucking need. You need to get rid of all of this extra shit. Like
they went from only 10 guys on a roster to like over hundreds on a roster, and now you can't do anything with all these guys every single time.
But here's my biggest question. Here's my biggest question, though. Like, not to be mean, and I understand that the children should not pay for the sins of the father. But do you think there would not be controversy by having the name McMahon associated with AEW?
Easily.
But it would help.
Easily.
But controversy in their
situation would really help.
It would help. But that's what I'm saying. Controversy isn't always bad, though. That's the thing. It's like
would,
even my bad, B.
But
controversy builds ratings.
But the thing about that,
every day will never change.
But my thing with that is like bringing Vic Russo to, like, it's like
Vince Russo.
He's gonna work for like Vince Russo. Like,
please don't talk about this guy.
It's gonna work for like a couple of weeks, and then you're gonna start bumping fucking heads because the way he moves
anyway, bro.
isn't how you move. It's just odd. Shane can go to AEW. I still don't think it's gonna help him. Tony Khan.
Yeah, let him sign Dave Meltzer so they can get their
joking. I'm just joking about the shit, but it's just at the end of the day.
No,
It's stuff it's stuff that you can do, man. They're not. I'm not
Yeah.
even saying even if they don't do anything and just keep going the way they're going now, they're still going to be around. I don't think
Yeah.
that they're in a situation where
Of course.
if he sells the shit to somebody and like Slim said, like even if it's not a Shane McMahon or anything like that, if he sells the shit to somebody, he's gonna sell the product and they're gonna continue to do what they do. AEW,
I
it's
think-
not like they're that far away. Like all they need, be real, all they need is one good thing. And they can start flipping everything around till the numbers go up a lot. One good thing. And
They need
a Wyatt
solid.
6. If
They need a
motherfucker
solid
got a
story.
Wyatt 6, everybody will be all over it.
Yeah, they need a solid storyline. They need a actual solid
There's still
storyline to make
program,
people
man.
care.
That's the biggest thing. If they're gonna do this, everybody against Young Bucks storyline, draw it out, extend it out, make it make sense. Like make it like, oh man, I cannot stand these two guys. Like make it make sense in that standpoint.
Fuck it, make the Elite your NWO. Fuck it.
I agree.
Make the Elite the NWO.
I guarantee
agree
you that would draw ratings because the storyline I remember, and this is one reason why I felt like this was when The Rock was super freaking hot and everything like that, when the McMahon Helmsley area, when they just took over a whole freaking year, and then he finally got that win.
With DX. Oh yeah,
it makes sense, bro, because I mean, it's like all the indie shows we always talk about, man. The heels always are going to be the ones that really bring the people back because you're going to want to
make the baby faces and make baby faces.
Guy.
Yep.
That's why Ric Flair was the big draw for the longest time. You wanted to
Yeah.
see this man get punched in the face. Like it's simple stuff, and it's like it's not rocket science to put this together.
We all should buy it. Let's all buy it and make the motherfucker happen.
All right.
$40 a piece.
Hey, as long as
a sponsor,
I'm cool with Shane. As long as somebody like Billy Corgan stays away, I'm cool.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Billy Corgan.
So so one problem is not on the other side of the spectrum because the other side of the spectrum is killing shit. That motherfucker is.
Let's talk some shit.
The E is rolling, motherfucker.
I got an announcement to make on Brandon Show. This is the last time y'all see me with hair. I'm about to go bald today, man. I'm out. I'm done.
Shit.
I'm over it.
Wow.
Very life already that struggle. Look at it.
Ryan pulling Serena Deeb. He better come out here like Serena Deeb. Straight in society.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm changing my character.
Fan out of nowhere.
Be a new character.
But
Stunning the Stone Cold.
Be the page master.
Run master goes to Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob Foxes. Fuck that. I'm about to be Jacob, yo. With the baldy, nigga.
Oh shit.
All right, my bad. Go ahead, B.
Man, I'm gonna keep brushing my hair, but I don't see nothing here.
So WWE, let's be real. WWE probably had their best fucking week ever. Like TV wise, like that might be their best fucking week.
Real.
We've seen it like a minute. That shit was from Monday to Tuesday to Friday. That shit was, and then you got news in between this shit. like crazy news in between all of this shit.
Yeah, man.
What do we think of WWE as a whole right now? Because this shit is different. This shit is different.
Go ahead. I'll go last.
I think
brush the beard a little bit more.
Go ahead.
I think for me, I think for me, I think that once we got past post WrestleMania, there's always that that honeymoon period. Okay.
Yeah.
We had the grand finale. Stories got finished. Titles got changed. We're looking for the next. What's going to get us through the summer until we get to the season premieres of Raw and SmackDown in the fall. So I think it was like, a lot of people were like, okay, Roman's gone, Seth's gone, Rhea's gone, Becky's gone. We don't know who's going to step up and, entertain us. And, they were making waves with, putting Jay out there and Gunther and all that stuff and selling the Chad Gable and Sammy storyline. But you can only do that but for so much. And then people were just like, okay, I think we said it on the episode of STR one day. It was kind of like, after WrestleMania, it was kind of like, what's next. It kind of felt like we were just like, watching anime and a bunch of filler episodes were happening. There wasn't no context to the story. And I ain't gonna lie, for me, as a huge person who loves like the weird, dark occult stuff and everything from like a Rob Zombie or Mustafa Akkad perspective, like I love when you can make weird and scary things interesting. One of my greatest mentors is sometimes you got to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. If you can watch something that makes you uncomfortable, it's like you bring people in. And I'm not gonna lie, I was watching that shit Monday because I was like, something's gonna happen. And I'm looking at the time frame and I'm like, what y'all about to do with 5 minutes left in this show? Y'all about to speed walk us through this thing? Y'all about to do a whole nother. I didn't know what was gonna happen. And I ain't gonna lie, when I saw Nikki crawling like she just came out the movie The Ring, I was like, we're in for a treat.
Yes.
And
For real,
going through,
bro.
you know what was amazing to me, and I think because like you and Brian love movies and production and everything. Tell me how cool it was to see almost like a shot in reverse and then get rewound back. You went from
Backwards.
we went from the front stage going through a journey all the way to the backstage, and then we came back through a sea of bodies.
Yeah, that's
And
all the part of it, man. That's all a part of that shit.
And the icing on the cake to me was that final shot when they're all together and the lantern lights up right in the middle perfectly. Like that was cinema, and however long they took to get that shit down was crazy. And while I'm here, rest in peace, Chad Gable. My God.
For real. Well, he ain't dead yet because they said he cleared for Monday.
Elmo got revived and he wrestled last night, so I don't know. Who knows?
But nah, man, like this week has just been like, say what you want. DX has been cooking from
I'm telling you, man.
From Uncle Howdy to Joe Hendry to a mini CM Punk Paul Heyman reunion to Drew saying
even that, yeah. Even that,
from
bro.
Drew telling Punk he was from 64, not from 63rd. Like
I might have been the only person. I might have been the only person with a tear in my eye last night seeing CM Punk and Paul Heyman.
It was a good tie-in to the actual shit that was going on. That was perfect.
But to me, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna ask y'all a question. When have you ever seen somebody the size of Jacob Fatu get that much air flying?
Bro, he lost some weight.
He lost weight.
Yeah. He definitely lost weight.
He leaned out. He looked lean.
Yeah,
I've never seen Jacob Fatu look lean.
Yeah. But yo, like you asked,
we're out like 6 months on a wrestling standpoint. Where the heck did you get this look?
I want to say this. Like I said before. First off, Raw, just like Slim just said, back everything he just said. Raw was fucking phenomenal. And to be honest with you, I don't even remember besides, Seth coming out and then them saying, okay, Seth's going to go for the belt. Okay, it's a good decision. You didn't even really see too much of the Liv stuff. What you do see is I like the attitude coming back. Even with him, Dom having Liv up on, listen, bro. Dom having Liv up on the wall and unzipping the shirt, bro. Listen, yo. That's my shit right there. Like, that's what I'm watching for. I like that adult shit. But at the end of the day, I also
like porn. That's porn. God damn it.
Where is it? Play with this for a little bit, bro.
You know she married. But at the same time, it's like everything that happened with the YS6, like when the YS6 was coming out, in the shit with Finn Balor and Damian, everything that's been building. The shit with Drew coming out, I quit. Fuck it. Y'all want to keep screwing me? I quit. The bill is transitioning to different shows, even though they got, members that ain't supposed to be on the shows. Pay attention. They got members that ain't supposed to be on the shows, but they ain't wrestling. They just talking, they intervening, they in the back, they fucking shit up, they unexpected. Here's the part. Tell me if y'all lost y'all shit like I did. The part where I lost my shit the most when Drew and CM Punk thing, first of all, as soon as that door opened, I saw Drew standing there. I'm like, fuck this. This is my favorite fucking wrestler now. I don't care what I said about him in the past. I called him boring. He's fucking phenomenal. Like a street fighter and shit. But listen. This is the best part for me. When Nick Aldis and them came out, and Nick Aldis pushed Drew. And Drew pushed that nigga back.
Push his ass back.
I said, let's Bro, because now you're starting to do more than just build this story. Now you build the Nick, all this, and we know we're gonna get in the ring. So now you got all of this shit building from one fucking event in Chicago. You leaving fucking CM Punk on the floor, bloody nigga. Bro, this shit is in another level. We was waiting for the Wire 6 to pop back out that bitch. They was teasing us all night. The security, Wire 6 ain't gonna catch us. And then bam, the bloodline. You forgot about how fucking good the bloodline shit is. And they pop out and take out Cody, Randy. Fuck one nigga. Take out Cody, Randy, and fucking
Kevin
Kevin.
Owens.
Come on. Stop fucking playing with me. AW, ROH, New Japan, all of that shit could wrap up in one fucking present, and they still wouldn't be the best shit under the tree out of WWE, bro. I'm sorry, bro. This shit is too fucking good, yo. In 1 week, nigga, this shit better than Mania. This shit better than Mania, bro.
Warren.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Yo, Warren, stop that shit, bro. I'm gonna get hired by WWE for this. I'm telling you, bro.
Well, I don't know how you follow that up, Warren, but go ahead, Warren.
Yo,
It's the same shit he says every week. So I mean, really, what is it? I agree to an extent to what he is saying. Like we were just saying, what is AEW missing? Cliffhangers. Make it where you want to invest to watch the entire show. Great example. When Mercedes Moné, we all knew she was supposed to come. It's in Boston. You don't do it at the opening of the show. You make them watch this show to make them want to see this thing.
That was so stupid. That was so stupid.
Yeah. I was just like, bro. And literally, so my wife, she sat there and watched this with me because she is a big, I'm sorry, Sasha Banks fan. I'm not really going to change it. She was a big diehard Sasha Banks fan. My daughter is as well. They sat there, watched her come out. They're like, all right, I guess we can go to bed now. Like, we already saw her. Like, we literally already saw what we were coming here to watch. Like, make it make sense to that scenario. Like y'all just said, Raw. And it wasn't key superstars that was making you watch Monday Night Raw.
It was the whole shit.
It was the whole show. Like you just said, the Liv and Dom thing is what was making you watch the start of Monday Night Raw. Yep. They didn't put that much in, but they put little bits of it just so to go, oh, wow, I can't believe what Liv just did to Dom. Wow, Priest just got involved. Wow, he just asked Finn this stuff, like the little bits, and not make it so just focused on that storyline. You had the thing with Drew, I quit. Triple H sold it very well. Like, what are you doing? What do you mean? What do you mean? And then he comes out on SmackDown. Like, it's making you so invested in these things. And also what they're doing really well with and what they've been messing up a lot was in the past, they were focused on that one show and that show only. They're making you watch that, NXT,
and SmackDown, for real, and NXT. Yeah.
They're combined it all together as a full team product. When we talk about DX is cooking right now, they are showing, you could just tell personally, they've got all hands into what they're doing now. Triple H is trying to tell people, yes, I know WWE got popular for what it did in the past, but I'm trying to change that. But we're going to put our flavor in it, and we're going to still make it one of the best freaking products you watch on TV. And they did it.
Yeah, story.
Can't complain, man. Storytelling that is fine.
It's unreal.
I think that's why this week was so great, because there was not one show where you didn't watch it. Because you actually cared about what the fuck was happening. Like, even on NXT, Obafemi and Wes Lee, like, they're gonna finally fight at Heatwave, and it's like, about fucking time. Like Wes Lee, like
Brian and Dre been talking about this guy for a minute.
Man.
I'm a fan of him now. I like him.
Give him a big dude, man. Him and Dijak was great. I'm tired of fuck Wes Lee, bro. I'm sorry, man. I'm over these little guys, bro. I don't care. Give a fucking championship somewhere.
I went 190. You talk about little guys.
Well, stop being so personal. It's fucking wrestling I'm talking about. I'm just saying, like, on WWE, I don't want to see.
You just said I'm talking about little guy wrestlers. How am I not supposed to say something like that?
I must not take that shit.
Stay your lane, Bret Hart.
but like NXT even, like, you got a Joe Hendry battle royal, but then you have Joe Hendry coming out in the Battle Royal. But he got eliminated. It wasn't like he got eliminated by NXT. He got eliminated by Kazarian. Like, if you actually watched it, Kazarian threw him out.
Build a story.
Because they had a fight. They had wrestled at TNA, like at that pay-per-view, like a couple days before that. So it made, and now you got TNA storylines being played into this shit.
I'm telling
It
you.
is like, all of this shit is like, bro, this shit is different. Like, this shit is 100% different. I've never seen WWE like this.
Bro, yo, it's also we keep giving credit to DX, and I know that they're the ones running it with Davari, and you guys are making these matches phenomenal and all that. But remember, TKO is sitting behind them. You know, people who run UFC and these motherfuckers. Yo, you think that they not on them? Like, yo, we
go over here running it too now.
Yeah. You got a lot of sources and reasons why this stuff, the camera angles, all of that shit is part of this.
Yeah, but this shit is different. Like, even like the Drew angle. He goes in the back, Triple H stops him and like, yo, what the fuck you doing? Like what you doing? Why are you quitting? You're like, man, I'm done with this shit. And the camera follows him out the entire fucking time. Arena. It's not like they didn't take a break. It's like they're following him.
He didn't have a McIntyre shirt on either. He just had a basic shirt on. That's what even pulled that story even more. That's what I'm trying to say.
It makes that story even crazier.
Is what makes you focus and it goes, oh my gosh, this could really be something.
Because if you actually watch, he came out in that shit Monday. So literally, it feels like it's a continuation of what he did Monday. He just didn't go to sleep. He didn't do shit. He was just like, I'm going to get CM Punk. I don't give a fuck. I gotta get him. I'm gonna get that from him.
And the shot of him carrying a draped over his body bloody CM Punk reminded me of like Mel Gibson carrying that cross in the Passion of the Christ. Like, just to like,
you're not the only one who's like that.
To me, the symbolism was I just sacrificed your Second City Saint. Like, to me, that's what that symbolism was.
In your city, for real.
In your city.
So like, I love this. Like, and with the rumors that they're bringing back the Bad Blood pay-per-view, I gotta see it.
Yes,
I gotta see it.
Please.
Like, Drew and Punk has got to headline that match.
The craziest thing.
My thing is, they don't even need to do a match. They just beat the living daylights out of each other.
Street fight. Let them have a street fight, bro.
And it's gonna be Hell in a Cell.
Far out of each other.
And I can't wait for that because we all know it's gonna be bloody.
Oh yeah.
Because this shit gotta end with blood now. It's got to end with blood on. Somebody gotta bleed. Somebody gotta take.
Honestly, this is a Hell in a Cell round. Real.
I gotta. They need to pull that. They need to pull that old school move with a general manager saying, "Look, the company can't condone this, but you both hate each other. This match is unsanctioned, so whatever."
Unsanctioned. Let's get it popping. But
parking lot brawl, whatever. Let it make it happen.
They bring that. But the thing about WWE right now is just the reason why it's hitting on all cylinders. Is just like, this shit is just different. Like, you're starting to see it, and now we're actually now getting new content from the fucking bloodline. Like, this isn't just now. Now they're starting to mix that shit back in, and now it's like, okay, now we understand why Cody got attacked at Clash at the Castle by the Bloodline. Clearly, it's gonna be a 6-man tag at Money in the Bank. But now the question is, who the fuck is the 6-man tag for the Bloodline? Because do you have Solo in that shit? Do you have Jacob Fatu in that shit? Like, do you really give him?
I thought it was just gonna be him and Solo.
It's actually,
I mean, it could go either way.
This is the thing. Because now,
this is where Brian's gonna be saying, "This is the greatest pay-per-view ever. My favorite tribal chief just came back."
Because this is the thing.
Listen,
that is exactly what it's gonna lead to. Solo and Cody at SummerSlam. Roman's gonna pop up. We all see this shit coming.
That's right.
It's gonna happen. Roman's gonna pop up at some. And I think. I think.
That's right. Yeah.
No,
and I think,
but what do you mean? Of course, that is absolutely right. That's going to be exactly how it goes.
Because this is how it's going.
And every timing too, though.
And I have a feeling. And I have a feeling that before it's all said and done, Paul Heyman's gonna get attacked by one of these motherfuckers.
That's gonna trigger Roman. That'll trigger Roman.
That's gonna trigger Roman because because Roman's going to come back for Paul Heyman.
Can we all agree that the return of Roman Reigns is going to be one of the biggest fucking pops in wrestling history?
Oh my god,
we all know it, right? Like when Roman's music hits, people are going to lose their fucking mind. Like we've never seen.
Like, if people forget, Roman was supposed to be on the advertised SmackDown before SummerSlam, and then they took him off.
Oh, I didn't even remember that.
So So
Yeah.
I got a feeling like this shit is all connected, and I love
yeah.
the fact that WWE.
Hey,
That's
I
but
the
love the
smart
fact,
about it.
I'm not
and
gonna
this is the.
lie. My bad. My
Go
bad.
ahead. Yes,
My guy, I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what already is already being shown and what they were afraid of? In the first 5 minutes last night, I didn't give a fuck about Solo. All I cared about was Jacob Fatu. Be real with
That's
you.
right. And
Like
you
in the
saw him
first
calling for him, right? Not to interrupt you, Slim, but you did see Solo was in the corner and he kept calling Jacob. I don't know why I played that. Like, is he trying to just make sure? Like, it was almost like he was trying to direct him, but Jacob was just running it, fucking going in. But yeah, like to your point,
I
bro.
just feel like this is my thing. I feel like they've been trying to. Well, it's not that they have been trying to
make
build Solo into this strong solo
yeah,
character when he's been in the background for the last year and a half, just
yeah.
being the muscle. But when I see a true savage like Jacob Fatu come in there and basically just wreck your top three guys in the
Yup.
cup, he just
Easily,
puts your world champion through a table.
easily. It's not like he easily
And I
wrecked him.
don't.
I thought that was going to be
And
fucking Tonga when Tama first came. I called. Did
yeah,
I call?
but
I said I
yeah,
even said that I didn't even like how Solo shit is being depicted because
yeah.
he stood quiet for so long to try to put
Long,
him in a position
which
of dominance.
which
It don't
I
make sense,
actually
bro.
But
the
did
problem with
anybody did anybody catch the slight thing of Tama Tonga and Tongaloa looked afraid almost
they look
of
afraid.
Jacob
They
Fatu?
look like
Yeah, let's
they're like
go.
I
It's
don't do
fine.
that. I don't
I'm
deal with that shit.
saying.
Like
I'm
Have y'all
saying,
seen?
bro.
Have y'all seen anything like really change wise with Solo, like mic work or anything like that? Or
No,
you think they should go back to
Not
him just
really.
being
not at
quiet
all.
and just that dominant guy like he was?
It seems
the
like I said it a minute ago. Just say this one more time. I was saying this, and a lot of people said they didn't really understand what I was saying or whatever. But I said with Solo, man, he was the enforcer. Go get him, Solo. Solo didn't say shit. He was the go getter. You don't
yeah.
turn the go getter if you street nigga like you don't turn that the fucking hitman into the one that's standing there making the rules. Nah, he the hitman, and that's the reason for it and shit. So it's like
and I think and on
I'll
top
say
of that, they
this
did
though,
it
Paul
so
Heyman's been selling it pretty well for them.
hell
In
yeah,
my
yeah.
that's
But
Paul Heyman, bro. You know he
but
going.
but
But
here's
what
the
I'm
thing with
saying,
that.
that's the only thing that's really been getting this story over for
Go
a while.
over, yeah.
Shit. I
Because
mean, I
of
think
Paul
they're
And
doing a
Heyman.
phenomenal job.
I think
I mean,
and
even
I
though he's doing good, but they're doing good as well.
yeah. But I think the problem with is exactly what everybody's saying is like Solo was quiet for too fucking long, bro. Like you gotta talk at some point. You gotta make us like fear you at some point. Yeah, you could whoop our ass, but I ain't scared of a nigga that can't talk. Like I'm like sorry,
Now you
like
putting on suits. You wasn't
yo,
wearing shoes, nigga, but now you got suits. And
no,
that's
you
Solo,
know
because
you
Solo holding it down.
I mean,
Solo
Boogeyman, you
holding it
know
down.
yo,
that really would
Saying
you
talk
like,
know
to
better.
you.
He can talk, but it's like, bro, it's like Kane with the fucking voice box. It's like, bitch, shut up. Like, I don't want to hear you talk. Like,
you
what
was
the fuck?
scarier when you was quiet. Yeah, for
You
real.
when you were scary when Paul Bear was talking. Like, why do we
Yeah,
need you to style say something?
yeah,
Shut the
yeah.
fuck up. Like,
Brock
Hell,
Lesnar,
it's just,
you was scarier when Paul Heyman was your advocate, and you stood there being a beast, and niggas wasn't scared of you. We put a cowboy hat on and start telling jokes. I don't care about you no more. People
I
destroying
mean,
you now.
but here's the thing. You can still whoop my ass probably, but it's just like, I don't want to hear you talk. Like I'ma
He
laugh at
will.
your ass now.
I'm gonna laugh
Like
at you
Let's
now.
just go with
I'm
that. He
laughing now.
will.
Like, I'm like,
that's like
He can make us go to space. Well, let's just be real.
that's like that's like Ming or Umaga. They spoke savage, but they were just kicking
Yup,
ass in the ring.
that's right.
yeah.
Yup.
Didn't
And
have
that's
to
the thing.
talk
Like,
nothing, man.
and you hear it last night in Chicago. Like they were booing the fuck out this man. They were giving him the Dominic Mysterio treatment. Like they were just
Bro.
fucking like they're like, yeah, we don't hear this shit. Like I'm like, oh, we don't hear you talk. The
Yeah.
fuck, like,
Yeah.
like
Cody and them in the ring, and then it was like Solo. And Solo, it's not that he's bad, because he holding it down when he was saying the shit to Paul
he's
Heyman.
not.
He was holding it down, but it's not
And
your
I think that's
position, man.
better for him. That's better for him. Like him trying to be like the lead. No,
I don't
man.
feel
Like
it.
this shit ain't working, bro.
When he comes
It
out
ain't
looking
work.
at that thumb and he's like, I'm about to fuck. That's so, I'm like, and I said it, like, he reminds me of like the head shrinkers and like that's they shit, bro. When Alpha used to
But
come out and bring the head shrinkers out and hold Rikishi's ear,
yeah,
that's fucking Solo. Like Solo was a beast. And then they
That's
try to
what I
put a
got out of
suit
that
on him, and
concept.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't, it's a monkey suit, bro. Like it just don't feel genuine and shit. But they building it. But like Slim said, when fucking Jacob Fatu walked in the room, immediately we
changed.
knew it was different.
The energy changed.
He didn't even
The
say
energy
shit.
changed.
He took out
It
3 of
is-
the best people, and you were like, oh man, I don't even know what to do now.
The energy
Fuck,
changed.
we're done.
Yo, Randy, bro. He barely went through that damn barricade. I'm just gonna say that.
Lucky fucking Randy up
yeah,
for
I
that.
know his back hurt. I know his back.
I
hurt.
know he's back.
I've been like Randy be like, oh hell no.
Yeah, Randy, you go sit down, bro.
Yo, Randy, dog, this ain't the fight you want, my guy.
Hell
This is
no. Hell
leave
no.
that shit where it's at.
Yep.
But you saw, like, immediately you were like, that's a different energy.
Hey, that spot Cody took ain't look no better though.
Hell no.
Hell no.
He got up
I will say
immediately.
this, though.
You know his
They're
adrenaline
doing
was
that
running
right
fire,
because
bro.
they're teaching like, oh, when Cody's in the show, something is going to happen. That's the purpose of why he's in there, because it's got to be that statement to
build up
like,
Cody.
oh,
No, it
this
fucking
guy's
ain't.
next guy.
Cody was lucky to be in the same room as the
Oh,
bloodline, still putting
Here
his
we
ass
go.
over. Let's
Don't
be
worry, I got my
real.
hater juice on.
Cody Rhodes ain't been doing nothing. AJ Styles put Cody ass over. Everybody been putting Cody over. Cody ain't putting a damn soul over. Be real. Be real, Warren.
The hatred is unreal.
Come on, I'm just
The
saying.
hatred is unreal.
Name one person that Cody Rhodes put over since he's been in WWE.
Hatred is unreal.
Oh, wait. Name one person that Cody Rhodes has put over since he's been in WWE. Name one person that has Cody Rhodes' feud has made more important, except for everybody. Even AJ Styles made him. The first match was boring because it had no context until AJ put that Mark Henry shit and put his ass over.
Rock.
Nobody cared. He put the Rock on. You tripping, bro? I can't. You too much of a fan. You're too much of a fan of Cody, bro.
Don't start that shit again. Shit again. Because I'm not even close to that little fan standpoint. Don't start that. But what I'm saying is this. The way that they've been doing the championship role is exactly how they've been doing for the longest time. It's just because it's a good guy attitude. It's hard to keep it going. And yes, that's why it's hard to keep bringing the shows over and over with the babyface. But what he's doing, it's not hurting anything, in my opinion. He's making newer stars. Carmelo Hayes. Look at this shit that he got for him. Like, come on.
He just made immediately just made Jacob Fatu a fucking enforcer.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay.
Immediately made him an enforcer.
I don't understand.
You just made Jacob Fatu impactful because
you telling me that Jacob Fatu, if he took out, you telling me because he took out Cody, if maybe as the champion,
you just took out the champion.
Because not only did you take out the champion, you literally took out the face of the company.
You took the face
of the company. That's untouchable.
That's how Umaga got over when he did.
That's what I'm saying. Which is John Cena.
If he took out Roman Reigns, then I'd be impressed. But the face of the company is Cody. He the champion. I don't know about the face of.
Like,
I ain't buying it, yo.
I want to hear you apologize. I'm not hating on Cody.
The hatred is unreal.
If Brian B not a Cody fan, that's all I need.
Fucking boring.
The hatred is unreal. The hatred is unreal.
I'm sorry, but
tell him, Slim.
If you're on all the cups, all the snacks, all the billboards, all the websites, I'm sorry, B, you're the face of the company. Like I get, and don't get me wrong, I get that you are.
Did Roman get a full video game cover?
Yes. I know you're the number one Cody hater, man, but he is the face of the company. I mean, like say what you want. That's
face of the company is the most boring motherfucker on the show. Does that make sense?
You think he's boring? I mean, other people
making more noise than the fucking Cody. Everybody keeps telling me what he is, but nobody's telling me what he's doing. Everybody else.
What do you mean? What is he doing? He opened the door for other talent.
Okay, listen.
Jay Cardell went over there. You got all these talents going back because they're like, this has got to be different.
We talking new shit now.
That's old shit.
We talking new shit now. I'm saying the only reason I'm saying, listen, I know because I've established myself as a hater, I come off and that's what everybody hears.
You established yourself as that hater.
I'm definitely making
nobody else is doing. You, my friend, did this.
I claim it. I'm just saying that.
I'm glad you're fine.
It's not invalid.
I remember every time you say something. Well, I just want to rephrase this, guys. I'm not a hater of Cody. I want to like Cody. But he's got to be a heel for me to like Cody.
Fucking boring.
Yeah.
I mean, you
know,
can
man.
also give him credit for getting Lexus King and what's my
Exactly,
boy?
bro. He's bringing these
Ethan
guys
Page.
in. Sean Spears.
Sean
guys
Spears.
like that.
That's
Ethan
backstage
Page.
shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's helping the company, isn't that?
Nah, I'm bored. I'm bored.
So
Isn't that helping the
also
company?
also on Friday night there was 3 Money in the Bank qualifying matches.
Mm.
I don't like the triple threat concept.
I think it's
like
pretty
it
good.
actually.
I think it's pretty good.
Not
Yeah.
every
good.
single
Yeah.
one of them, though, in my opinion. I don't
I
like
actually
it.
think because
Andrade.
Tell him,
oh my
push.
god, I'm so
Chelsea
goddamn
Green,
happy,
baby.
man. I was like, man, y'all already know how I feel about Andrade. I was like, man, Andrade need to win this shit.
Yeah.
I ain't giving a shit who was in that match with him. That counter was amazing.
You could tell he's
really
having
was.
That
fun.
shit
counter
was
was
good.
sick.
It was really good. Yeah.
But-
And then he got the pin off it. That was amazing.
Yeah. So we got some of the spots in the Money in the Bank filled up. I mean, we got one more left on SmackDown for SmackDown. And then you got like 2 matches on Raw.
Can Jay just get out of that
Maybe
shit
like
and
the
just
men.
go to the bloodline already? Like, is Jimmy almost clear so we can get this shit going? That's what I want to see. I don't care about Jimmy. I don't care about Jay.
You
Money in
want
the Bank
new
no more.
shit? You want new shit, right?
It is new.
Work with Jay. Let him be that main eventer. He's main
You
event
want to
Jay.
be the
You
bank?
just love Cody. That's it. I
don't love Cody. I
you
say
don't
it
wanna-
point blank on everything.
You don't want to see
What do you want me
the.
to tell you?
So
You
I've
don't want to
praised
see the
Roman
life.
before. I haven't heard you
You
say
don't-
one good thing about Cody the whole time we've ever done it.
When he turns heel, you'll hear me change.
Oh, there it is.
here we go. Here we go.
He's not a babyface. He's not a
We can't just
babyface.
have Batman.
He's a
We
heel.
gotta have him turn as Joker.
If we talking about backstage
can't
shit,
just have
Undertaker,
Batman.
all the major legends have said the same thing I'm saying. He's not a babyface. He's a heel. Mark Henry said the same shit. He's not a babyface. He's a heel. He's playing the wrong role. He's the face of the company, but he's in
he said
the
he
wrong
is
position.
a great established babyface, but later down the road, he could be even a bigger heel.
Heel.
You got-
Like Roman.
you
We'll
watering
get
that
there
a
when we
little
get
bit.
there.
Like Roman.
We didn't like
No, I
Roman at
get-
first either. Then
I
he
get-
became the
I
greatness.
a
I don't-
good babyface.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, B. And as somebody who probably watched Cody from the Indies all the way until now,
Mhm.
like, yes, you are right, because I can probably send you to a Bullet Club Cody promo that shows how good of a heel work he is.
For real.
Yes, he's a good ass heel, but at the same time, how in the world has he been presented ever since he came back? A true babyface.
Yeah. The company
I'm not
carried
saying
him.
he, I'm not saying
and
he's
it's
the
still loud. Every single
Yeah, and
every
I'm not-
show he's going.
Company
and
carried
I'm
him
not
for
saying-
sure.
I'm not saying he's the second coming of John Cena, but you kind of know where your character is when you got little kids with signs saying, "Can I have your belt, Cody, please? Give me your belt, Cody." all
It's
that
hard
stuff.
to. It's hard to.
But I agree with you to the fact that when he does turn, it's going to
It's gonna
make
be
him
fucking
more
beautiful.
interesting.
Oh
It's
yeah,
fucking
it's
epic.
gonna be
But-
epic. And then
I
on
got
the
a
flip
quick-
side of
I
that
got
will
a-
also be just like Roman's turn, because Roman was a heel for 3 years, and when Roman turns babyface, there's going to be undeniable, and hopefully he don't come out kissing babies and shit. He stays that asshole, and everybody's still going to love him. That's the shit I'll be talking about. I feel like Roman's
I got
turn's
one
gonna be
thing though.
crazy.
I got one thing though. We talk about Money in the Bank, right?
Yeah.
You know what I need that the world's gonna hate? Give me Chelsea Green
Yes.
for Mrs. Money in the Bank.
yes.
I
Hey,
need it.
Hey.
I need
Listen.
it. I need it.
Listen.
I don't care what anybody else wants. I know people are gonna say,
I,
give it to Tiffany Stratton. No,
Nah,
her
fuck
future
that.
solidified. She can get it anytime
Yup.
she wants. And I'm gonna tell you right now, because I went on a rant on TikTok about this. If you give Chelsea Green the Miss Money in the Bank thing, she ain't gotta do nothing but be her authentic self. She
I'm
can
telling you.
bring that hot mess gimmick back from TNA. She can turn
Me?
that Karen gimmick she
Yeah.
had all the way up. And I try to be funny. She ain't even got to have the title a long time. You can build a story around her cashing in Money in the Bank and her being the jealous, obnoxious snob she is, and Piper Niven turning on her. That's
There
all
you
you
go.
got to do.
There you
That's
go.
all you got to do. But y'all tell me, Chelsea Green with her character work with Miss Money in the Bank would be basically like Carmella times 1,000.
Carmella, damn, Slim, you my boy. I was thinking,
Yeah.
as you were saying that shit, I was thinking that same, just like Carmella in a way. But I think Chelsea Green would handle it better because Chelsea Green's a better wrestler. She's a fucking phenomenal
Yeah.
wrestler. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that going to the moon.
The thing about the because I'm with that I want Chelsea Green to win Money
I
in the
want
Bank.
that shit bad.
I want Chelsea Green to win Money in the Bank. I don't give a shit who's in the field with her.
I will
I
say
don't
this:
care. I
her
want her to
run
win.
right now has been the best that she's ever done.
Yes.
in
She's
my
good,
opinion.
man. She got a lot of
Yes.
personality, man.
She's not doing a lot, but she's carrying the standpoint. Like
Everything she does is hot. Everything she
and
does.
then you hit a
that
crowd
that
last
triple
night when
threat they
she
did
won.
last night.
Yeah.
They did their
Yeah.
responsibility. Chelsea didn't have to do much of anything, and
Anything.
you knew for a fact I want her to win.
I've been calling
Yep.
that since fucking her and the Jay Cargill and everyone. When Jay was coming in there and 2 second in her and shit.
Yeah.
Chelsea got it, man. She got that
It
shit.
2 seconds.
Lord,
2
pray
second
for
into
Jade
her.
in that
2
triple
second
threat
in
match.
her and shit.
But
Pray for
like
Jade in that triple threat match.
I never thought like Tiffany should be in. I don't think Tiffany should be in the Money in the Bank. Like I
What
don't
is
think
that?
Tiffany should be in Money in the Bank.
I think
But at
she
the same
should because
time,
she still has to kind of establish herself a little bit.
yeah. But if she's in it, I don't think she should win it. I think this is
No, not win it.
I feel like Tiffany Stratton should win the Royal Rumble.
I kind of want to see if she can actually pull off doing that prettiest moonsault ever off the top of a ladder. But that's
That
the only
should be
reason I
crazy.
want to see.
Sometimes she don't get that
That'd
shit
be
on the
nice.
rope, so I'd be scared. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
She's good,
But the reason why I said Tiffany Stratton should win the Royal Rumble. Like I just feel like she should win the Royal Rumble. There's no royal woman that should win the Royal Rumble outside of Tiffany
we got.
Stratton.
You don't think we still got some time to go before that though, B?
Nah, I've seen enough. She's a
I ain't
WrestleMania
gonna lie. I feel like
quality match.
now this is gonna sound crazy because Brian's gonna say she is nowhere near ready, and I know I'm already preparing for it. But I kind of feel like they already want Jade to win it next year.
Nah.
I feel like
Slim.
no, I'm just saying, based on how they presented her in this past, y'all know how they do. Present you in the previous Royal Rumble, and then the next year you're either going to be in the Final Four or you're going down to the Final Two.
But she was
like,
but here's the thing.
Yeah,
she was in the final. She was in the Final 3 this year.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
it's not like, I don't see her winning it yet because it just
they got high hopes, but I don't know if she gonna make
they got
that
high,
shit.
but I don't think she. Yeah, like to headline a WrestleMania, you're not ready.
You gotta be real, man.
I don't think you're ready yet.
Even if they do her and
Tiffany
Bianca
Stratton.
at SummerSlam, like it's still like I'm telling you, like I think the whole Bianca pushing her head up, and Bianca's gonna be the one who flips, and when Bianca flips, it's gonna make more sense. Yeah, it's gonna make more sense. It's gonna establish Bianca way better, and then hopefully Jade is just ready for that match, man, because that's gonna be it'll be a boring match if Jade, because I don't think Bianca can carry Jade. Becky can carry Jade, but I don't think Bianca is ready for that kind of
when you got
holding her in the ring.
You got two powerhouses. It's kind of hard to
do a match like that.
Yeah.
It's hard to do. It's hard to do a match like that.
When we saw Obafemi, Dijak, and Briggs, there was no error for mistakes in that match because it's too noticeable because they're all big.
That was
so like when you're a true powerhouse, like there's no room for mistakes.
Yo, where's Dijak, bro? Stop playing, yo. Get the big boss man up in here. Dijak is somebody that I'm ready to see too. He needs to be on the screen.
But you got the women and then you got also the men qualifying. Jay,
that's the only downfall is too, though. You gotta get so much showcasing in 2 hours. Your better chance at Raw is get that 3-hour segment because on SmackDown,
make SmackDown 3 hours. I said that shit a long time. Make SmackDown till 11 o'clock, man.
They won't do that until they're off of Fox. Fox won't do it.
Yeah.
Do that shit, man.
Fox can't do 3 hours.
There's too much talent. There's too much talent, bro.
But you got this men's Money in the Bank now. You got Carmelo Hayes in it. We got Andrade. We got Jey Uso. Chad Gable will fight Monday, so he will still be in that one. I'm assuming Ilya Dragunov is going to get in there.
Otis, man,
they want him in that
guy
shit
right now.
Yeah, I'm ready for Otis to flip, yo. I'm ready for
Otis
to flip.
I'm gonna be honest. I think Chad should win Money in the Bank.
I don't think he needs it, man.
But
I think Chad got enough story.
Here's the reason why I say he should win Money in the Bank.
I say
because whoever wins the men's Money in the Bank, they ain't cashing in on a world champion.
You think it's going?
They ain't cashing.
I actually agree with
that. They're not cashing in on Cody.
Yeah,
they're not cashing in on Cody. Yeah, they're not cashing in on Cody. They're not cashing in on Cody or Gunther or Seth. They're not cashing in on either one of them. Like they're not.
I agree with that.
So
that's the case.
I think
the winner is probably going to be LA Knight.
If I'm Chad, I take that briefcase and cash in on Sammy, especially if it's like if they're gonna have like a fatal 4-way at Money in the Bank
does that?
with all them.
But does that not diminish
gonna be LA
the
Knight
whole
that's gonna
purpose
win.
of Money in the
But
Bank?
It does. It
but
does.
See, but
Slim.
see, here's the thing.
It does.
But see, here's the thing.
No doubt about it.
I would have said that too if they didn't just do that shit in NXT.
Yeah.
Obafemi won that breakout challenge and he cashed in on Dragon Lee. He could have easily went for fucking
You
Ilya
right.
Dragunov. He could have easily done it.
I would say
But
at
he
this
didn't.
point right now, it makes more. It would make.
It would make more sense
if
because
they did it. But it does diminish it. That doesn't take it away because you have the opportunity for the highest shit. And if you're going to take the risk to do it on a lower title than the highest, when you can, I think it's like turning down a freaking a damn job offer where you're guaranteed to make 100,000, but you take the 70. So,
but see, here's the thing. The reason why I say this is the best time to do that shit is because nobody's beating Cody Rhodes. Nobody's beating Gunther or
Hey,
Seth
zoom in on
or
Brian's face
Damien.
reaction with that. Just zoom in with Brian.
But nobody's gonna beat them. Like nobody's gonna because
beat Cody ass. Jacob just beat his ass. We don't beat him, motherfuckers to play with me.
Because my thing is this: it defeats. Except if you're gonna. Now here's the thing: the only reason why I say this is the only way I see somebody winning Money in the Bank and cashing out on a champion is if you put Drew McIntyre in there. That is the only way I see somebody going in. That's the only way I see somebody winning Money in the Bank and going for an actual top champion. Because nobody else is going to beat Seth, Gunther, or Damien on Raw, and nobody's beating Cody.
I think Drew should run rampant. Don't have all that bracket filled out. Leave one space open and do like how they do with the Brock Lesnar standpoint, but make it a big sensational standpoint where it's going to get a reaction.
Hey, if let the YS6 win
it. Huh?
Let the YS6 win in, and everybody's traveling with the belt.
That's what I'm saying. Let the YS6 come in and like maybe pull the briefcase, and they just hold that.
For real shit. That would be fun. Let everybody fight, and then the YS6 come in, and they clear the ring, and Uncle Howdy just goes up and grabs it, and he just has it, and he just holds it, and he just fucks around.
Or
that's some.
How about this? How about this?
We get
Roman Reigns comes back. Roman Reigns comes back at Money in the Bank, and he pulls a Brock Lesnar, and he just take the briefcase.
I don't know.
Oh wow, you ain't reacting to it?
Nah, he don't need that.
I'm shocked. He's like, nah.
He don't need that. That's for somebody else. Like you just said about Cody. They don't need that. They don't need that in the environment. You don't need the Money in the Bank in the environment right now.
I love you. I love you, Brian.
You know who I love to see in Money in the Bank?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay.
Yeah. I'm honest. I'm not just dick riding. I'm just
Brian knows. Brian knows.
Can't believe this shit. Can't believe this shit.
I'm so proud of him.
You know what I want to see these Money in the Bank qualifiers though?
Who?
Because it could boost them, even if they didn't win the title. I go you a curveball. Give me Karrion Kross in the Money in the Bank ladder.
Yeah, I'm with you, Slim. I'm with you. Talking real shit now. I'm telling you, bro.
Maybe one of the
need to make somebody. It would make somebody. It would make somebody for real. Karrion, I've been talking about Karrion getting a push, man. He needed, bro. He needed. He's a good talent.
Like they're clearly pushing AOP. At some point, they got to be the one to take the titles off of Truth and Miz. Even though I'm a huge Miz fan, I understand that WrestleMania moment was solely for Truth. I respect it. He has earned that moment, and that just added to another one of Miz's accolades in the company. But I feel like they're currently high on AOP ever since they came back. And I mean, when I see AOP, I instantly think powerhouse tag team of like Kane and Big Show. Nobody should be fucking with it.
Yeah, I think the same thing. Yup.
Nobody.
I feel like, but here's my thing though. I know you have him in a storyline with New Day and trying to basically like plant seeds of doubt in Xavier Woods, but think about it. Karrion Kross with his dark persona and promo abilities of the Money in the Bank briefcase, you wouldn't even know where he could go anywhere with it.
Yep.
Anywhere with it. And even if you don't see him as the guy for the WWE Championship, easily a world title run would be better for him.
You're right. I fully agree with you.
Title.
I
firmly agree with you, bro.
Is that with the 24/7 title and shit?
24/7 title. Yo, what they hey, on some real shit. Fuck the 24/7 title, but in their new era, what they got now, I wouldn't be mad.
Hey, oh no, my bad. The speed title, the speed championship.
Nah, that's
oh, speed. Yeah, okay.
Andrade should be ashamed to hold that motherfucker. He know that's
that's
less. Yo, that's less than the
Sacrificing
24/7 championship.
It's a Twitter title.
That's less.
Twitter title.
They gave that shit to Ricochet as a consolation prize, and then he was like, "Man, fuck this. I'm not playing me."
Hey, Ricochet, quit holding Samantha
Ricochet
hostage. Need her back on Raw.
That's right. Yeah, right.
That's the only downfall of Ricochet, bro. Like, if he could just got
Samantha, your man ain't good enough.
A little bit of character build, he could have really had something there. But
who, Ricochet?
Yeah.
Ricochet is garbage.
He could have been a character standpoint.
Wow.
I think it could have been something.
Ricochet is good in the ring. That's it. He's a one-trick pony. He got Samantha Irvin.
Brian,
the best he ever did.
Brian, we're about to tag on this one.
All right,
Same
let's
thing
go.
with Will Ospreay.
Oh, see, there you go. Get him, Warren. All right, there we go. Finally, we back. All right. Me and Warren separate when we talk about Cody, but we
like it ways. But when it gets to that Cody Roman, I guess we just drift so far away. But then when we go back and get inside, and it's like, oh, hey, buddy, we're almost there again.
There you go.
I can't say that. I can't say he's garbage.
So
he's not garbage, but he's not in the ring. He's amazing, but he ain't a character. Be real. I'm just saying.
Mike presence. I'll tell you what it is. Mike presence. He has no mic presence at all. It's a downfall. Like he sounds like he just sounds like
Mike controlled than Ricochet. Completely.
Yeah,
I'll say that.
My thing is though, like I agree with you, Brian. Like incredible in the ring can probably do every flip, every dive that you ever even heard of. But like this is my thing though. Like for Ricochet, to me would have been the easiest character to get over because the only thing he had to do, even if he wasn't that good, was just be cocky as shit. The only thing he had to say was, anything you can do, I can do better. Like I loved his feud with Velveteen Dream because that's all it was. One-upsmanship. Anything you can do, I can do better. He could develop the whole character out of that. Like just being like the guy. Like you could have put Ricochet in a feud with AJ Styles. Like, nah, I'm the true phenomenal one. I'm about to show you.
There you
like
go.
Real shit. Like
you painted it better than they painted it. You painted it better than they painted
it. This is my thing. You can elevate Ricochet just like you do Will Ospreay. The only thing that difference between Will Ospreay can actually talk on the mic. That's the only thing.
Right.
That's the only thing. They do the exact same shit. Literally, they do the exact same shit. Will just has a better mic presence.
No, you're right. You're right, bro. Lil Warren. What up, Lil Warren?
Hello?
They don't care. That's how my household is, bro. They don't care.
Yeah, I said my kids locked in the basement right now.
Quiet.
But
they're cool with them. Wear their asses out. But guess I was wrong.
So there's a rumor that 2025, I think 2025 will be the first year that the Royal Rumble will be out of January. So it'll be the first day in February.
It'll be 2 days too.
Yeah Royal Rumble 2025, Indianapolis. That's
I don't know, man.
What we feel about the Royal Rumble being moved? Because I mean, WrestleMania 41 is literally going to be at the fucking end of April. It's not like that shit is completely at the end of April.
I can't wait for that Vegas pay-per-view, bro. I'm going to be there for that one.
It's going to be a big one.
I'm going to Vegas. I'm definitely going to Vegas. I'm going.
I wish we could all go, man. Wouldn't that be a fucking?
I'm going.
I'm going.
I'm going. Oh, I'm going. I'm in. I'm going.
He said we're going.
I got a place in Vegas to go. I'm good. I've been to Vegas already.
Hey, yo, let me sleep on the floor, my bro. You know we get down.
I'm going to Vegas.
I'll sleep in the bathroom. I don't give a fuck.
Airbnb already, just out of nowhere.
I'm in that shit. But the Royal Rumble is supposedly going to February for the first time ever. Shit. What do we feel about that, man? Royal Rumble moving to February. I don't want it to be 2 nights. That shit does not need to be 2 nights.
Everything doesn't have to be 2 nights. They're overkilling that shit with that.
Because it's too many. Because the beauty of the Royal Rumble is the surprises.
The Rumble.
Yeah.
You give anybody a day to figure some shit out. You're gonna ruin the shit. I don't want that, man.
For real.
Keep it a
You're
day.
right about that.
Keep it a day. We don't need 20 different fucking matches. We need 4 matches like it's been. Royal Rumble beginning, Royal Rumble to close it out. Now
That's
figure out
it.
the rest of the shit.
That's it.
Now figure out the other 2.
You hear what he said, AEW? You don't need 20 matches on one card for the single
Bro.
Ah!
Bro,
Bro, no,
I have never seen
that's
a
my
wrestling pay-per-view where
that's
it
my
goes starts
second
at
gripe with
what?
AEW. Like,
Huh?
I am a. Don't get me wrong. I am a super fan. You're talking to somebody who got
Brian
up at
rubbing
4
off on
o'clock in the
Slim.
morning to watch Wrestle Kingdom. But
Oh hell no.
20 like this AEW will put a 10-match card in a 4-hour pay-per-view, including a pre-show, which makes it like 12 matches. And you expect me to
Like
have
it was
the same
fucking
energy
UFC
at
or some
7
shit.
o'clock? You expect me to have the same energy I had at 7 o'clock at 11:59?
Nah,
Like,
you tripping.
come on, bro.
Yeah.
I can barely do WrestleMania. I can barely do WrestleManias at like that shit. Like WrestleMania is the granddaddy of them all, and I can barely like stay up for like.
And that's why I respect the E for saying, hey, let's break it up for 2 nights, because the example I always used was
WrestleMania 33. I was ready to go nuts. My first WrestleMania live, we're outside. It was in Orlando.
Oh
Hot
yeah.
as shit, bro. Hot as shit. We're in the line at 1 o'clock. Didn't even get in the thing, and the first match was Austin Aries versus Neville.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, they didn't get no pop into that thing. That was the match of the night, in my honest opinion. Like
Damn.
the whole thing, it was just nobody could watch it.
It was good. It was a good match.
So
was a good fucking match.
Can we give you pause for the Austin Aries reference in 2024?
Austin
Yeah,
Aries,
that's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah,
That motherfucker, he came to WWE. I know he was in TNA. He was doing it in TNA. When he
This
came to
brought
WWE,
him
he got
just the
lost.
crap on him. We all know that.
Lost, bro. And what to do with that little ass dude?
I ain't gonna lie. I was an Austin Aries fan until he no-selled John Morrison Starship Champagne win in TNA.
That shit was fucked up. That shit was fucked up.
Great.
Yeah, that shit was fucked up.
John Morrison's another one.
But I agree with you, Warren, because like the example I always use is example. When Brock broke the streak,
trying to watch
there was no energy left in that building.
That's right. Yeah, there was none. And as much as that shouldn't have happened.
That building when Brock broke the streak, and so like when you get to that main event, it's like I don't care because I just saw the Undertaker lose. Like,
yeah,
you're right.
It fucking drained the audience. Like I'm watching that shit at home, and I'm like, yo, that's.
You also got to remember how many glitches were going on with that WWE network at that time too. Like it was glitching real bad when they did the opening where Austin and all of them came in. That's the one that it was like, bro, what are we getting out of this? We just got The Rock, Austin, and Hogan in the ring all together. Like, I will say that was one of the good WrestleManias. But like y'all just said, when Taker lost, I was just like,
it was over.
Watch the rest of this.
It was over. Like, they really killed Daniel Bryan's moment, even though people would sit there and tell you that it wasn't killed. No, that shit was.
It was.
Like,
yeah, you
right.
It was
dead.
It died out.
Fucking
you already saw him wrestle
damn
one
divas
time.
that had to wrestle right after that.
Oh, my God.
The total diva.
Oh, they didn't give a fuck about that.
That shit was funny as hell. Yo, they was like, yo, we got to go on after this shit.
No. They're all worried about the match. They're like, oh, yeah, y'all got y'all's match. Hold up. What?
Yeah, y'all gonna be the buffers of
you can scrape us this go around. We're good. We're good.
I think everybody's entire childhood was in the face of that black guy with the shock face
with the glasses.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's getting WWE royalties still to this day.
Oh yeah.
Oh, to this day, yeah.
Yeah, forever.
His girl back in the day.
Yeah. Crazy situation, crazy experience. But there you go, controversy. Still talking about that shit to this day. Yeah, we hated it happened and everything like that, but I'll tell you right now, it's a huge moment.
It was a huge moment.
It was stupid. I don't think it should never been.
He's actually a wrestler now, just because of that. That moment
cool.
where she was just growling at Miz when he won that title. Remember that one where that girl was really upset? Like they had her like
she's a wrestler?
She was the first one. She was the first one that had that meme because this is when Miz beat Cena. And
he beat Orton.
When Miz beat
Randy
Orton,
he cashed the money in the bank. Cashed the money in the bank. Yeah.
You said that she's a wrestler now?
Yeah, she's in the Indies now. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Damn, we getting old. Lord,
that Izzy Moreno. She just won her first belt. The Bailey.
Shit.
girl,
She
or
just
whatever.
wrestled Izzy
Yeah,
for that.
Izzy.
So, yeah.
Izzy.
Yeah, Izzy.
Oh
Yeah.
my
I was
god.
on the
Yo,
show with
How
them
long
on that
before we
one,
get
man.
Izzy an NXT contract? Come on now.
If she got a long way to go.
Too early. Too early. Too
She got a
early.
long way to go, Slim. I watched a couple of her matches. I was trying to get her on the show. Honestly, that's why I was watching some of her
Hey,
stuff.
that'd be cool, man. It's crazy how that's the little girl that Sasha Banks made cry.
She's open to do
Yeah.
podcasts.
Yeah, that shit is
Remember that?
nuts. That shit is nuts. And that was only what, like a decade ago?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Bailey and all them.
What?
It's been a decade, man.
Ago, and it's like,
It's been a
what the
decade, bro.
Lord Jesus. Damn,
Crazy.
we getting out there. We getting out there with that
That's
age
make
thing.
me
That
feel
shit
old now.
is. That's
It's
Like,
Hey,
it's like
yo,
in
oh,
your hometown, like you never thought you'd leave, and then it's like when you come back, it's like, damn, I really do feel old now. Like
I'm
they're
telling
like,
you.
hey, do you
God.
remember this? I'm like, I don't want to.
Yeah.
Hey, yo. I know it's kind of off topic, but random. Was anybody else like not surprised, but like, damn, Roxanne and Jordan Grace was a hell of a match last weekend. That was amazing.
I didn't see it. So I can't even speak on that.
Finish could have been a little bit different presented, but it did not
Yeah.
hurt either war, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I wish that would have closed out the fucking pay per view.
Yes.
That should have closed out the pay per view because that had more intrigue. Like I get it. You try to build up the intrigue of who attacked such and such, and Trick just challenges the new guy. You could have put that shit on somewhere in the middle. I did not care.
Yeah,
I didn't care.
Did anybody else feel like because of the space confinement that it made the ladder match a little bit lackluster?
Harder. It made it harder. It damn sure made it harder.
Yeah,
It
me
damn sure
Shim,
made it harder.
she holds them ladders down, man. I mean, she does a really good job in those kind of environments.
She does good on NXT, but she looks like she's lost on the main roster.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
yeah,
NXT is the
both.
best place for her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man,
I wish
honestly,
they would do. I wish they would do that
Best
more.
place for the
I
Good
wish
Brothers too.
best place to go, because that's their best match. I saw,
Bro,
like
they having
I
fun.
did.
They just having
Yo,
fun.
I did
They
the.
don't care
Yo,
anymore. They
I
having
started.
fun.
Like, yeah, I had to say, like, I did the NXT takeover after the show, and I did the NXT takeover podcast, Ray Review Show. I'm like, that might have been the best fucking match they had since they've been in WWE.
It's
And I'm talking about
here's
the first one, like the first run. I'm like, that might be their best match.
Yeah.
I think the hard thing for me is because like the Good Brothers get a lot of shit because I think a lot of people haven't seen a lot of their work. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's for me, it's like kind of hard to like not take them seriously. When I saw these guys win New Japan's World Tag League like 2-3 years in a row over there as one of the best tag teams in the world, and their finisher is pretty good. It's just that
Yeah.
I think during a time when you're
down with like 15 games.
on your tag team divisions, then you should really like
Jeez, all
they
right,
should be like maybe the ones to take them off of
better be
Theory
free.
and Waller. But I get you're pushing DIY. Even though I feel like
them motherfuckers is injured every 5 minutes. Ain't Tommaso injured again? Fuckers is injured every 5 minutes, bro.
They're getting ready to drop the titles to DIY because they're planting them seeds between Fury and Grayson right now.
Yeah,
You're about to be a baby face, baby.
I hope he
Let's
does
just say
good,
this.
man. I hope he does good.
Let's just say this.
Fury was an
Let's
awesome
say this.
baby face on the indie.
Let's just say this. We are all happy that the Awesome Truth and whatever the fuck Grayson Waller and Austin Theory team is, they about to lose these belts. I'm so fucking ready for them.
I'm
to
ready
drop
for it
the
too.
titles.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm ready for
Oh
it.
my god! I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck who beat Awesome Truth. I don't care if it's the Creeds. I don't give a fuck if it's AOP. It could be a goddamn janitor and some keys.
It's gonna be Piper Niven.
I need somebody to get the belt.
You're not lying, bro. I'm not trying to hate, but you're not lying. I'm with you.
I'm done. Like I don't
team shit back.
Yo, for real.
Yeah.
Like
there's too much
this
tag
shit-
team talent.
Solo work. I'm tired of tag team.
yo, I don't give. You can bring a team up for. You can bring a team up for NXT. I don't give a fuck. Somebody gotta beat these motherfuckers.
You're not lying about that.
This shit is ridiculous. I'm tired. Like I
got two boring ass tag teams, and they're great talents, but it's just not working in the tag team division, man.
They ran this awesome
said,
shit to the ground. Like I'm done. Okay, I'm so happy for R-Truth that he got his moment at WrestleMania.
You know what would be crazy though?
There's
actually
but so much
just
you
goes real
can push
serious
the
for a moment. That's something I would be interested in. Truth just goes, and he just gets real serious with Miz because Miz is thinking,
I wouldn't. I'm
hey,
sorry, bro. I wouldn't even be interested in it.
It's
It's too
already
far
there.
gone, man.
They didn't.
The last time I
It's
saw
already.
Truth serious was him when he smoked a port mid-match. That's the last
Yep.
time I saw
I
Truth
remember that.
Holy shit, I don't remember that either.
I remember that.
You remember?
I don't remember
Man,
that.
Truth pulled out a Lucy on live television.
Like smoking cigarettes.
On live TV, dog.
Nigga
He
was
put out a
struggling.
Lucy
Right,
on
you gotta
live
go back
television.
and look at it. You would die laughing.
Yeah,
That was
I
something
forgot
like
about
you
that
were
shit.
already there laughing at.
He
bro.
was
It
stressed
was
on the
most
job. He had to
funniest
get his
thing
shit in.
ever.
Can't even wait.
He was
This
stressed on
was
the job.
post Little Jimmy or before Little Jimmy?
Yeah, he was like, man.
He said these candy sticks taste a little weird.
Yo, Truth funny as shit.
Yo, that shit was crazy. I just need them titles off of them dudes. Like it's like okay, we ran our course. like, we
I
didn't
agree.
see what we didn't ran a course. It's certain people that just need to get the belts
It's
off.
it's only but so much you can push the odd couple gimmick.
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah.
It's good for a win, but not for a long-lasting title run.
And then these are mixed-shaped teams. Like it's not like these
Honestly,
are
I think
these
the tag titles for
individuals.
like Isn't Truth, they'll probably drop them on a Raw. I don't.
Who
see
the fuck
them
is the tag team scene on SmackDown though? Thinking of that, like, is only money. It's Street Profits. It's DIY.
Yeah.
Who
True Profits.
Legato.
Who else?
DIY. Legato.
Like
You've
three
got
motherfuckers.
AOP, you've got
AOP's on Raw.
Bloodline, technically.
Pretty deadly.
Pretty dead. You ain't seen them motherfuckers.
They've been on the shelf though, so
The New Catch Republic. No, they're on Raw. They're on Raw. I don't know who's on SmackDown. Tamatonga and Lola.
I mean, shit. Make that a tag. Fuck it. Why
They
not?
don't have a lot of tag teams on SmackDown right now.
Fuck it. What? Hey man, listen.
you know what I'm saying. They got more tag team than single wrestlers on SmackDown.
I'm about to like if you want to make the bloodline. If you want to make the new bloodline like stand out, why not put the fucking titles on?
I'd be down for that.
On them. Why not? Fuck. I mean, you got no other options.
I ain't gonna lie. Like because like honestly, like Tungaloa as a single star isn't right. To me, he's always been better when he's been in God. Like I can't
show a little bit more.
I can't watch a Tungaloa singles match and be excited. I can watch a Tamatonga singles match and be excited because he brings more. But when you put them together, God is probably one of the best tag teams all around. I ain't gonna lie, probably one of the best matches I've ever seen was I think Final Battle TLC match, God versus the Briscoe brothers from ROH. Like they're like if you're setting precedence in a faction, you've always got the powerhouse, the leader, and the tag team, and sometimes the female backup. In this bloodline right now, Solo's the leader, Jacob's obviously the enforcer, and Tamatonga Tungaloa are a tag team. That's where you're going to book it. And I mean, you wouldn't bring in both of them and not have God compete in the tag team division.
Oh yeah,
and they only did it once. They only did it once, and it looked fucking amazing.
Look great, yeah. You're right. That's right.
Tamatonga with the U.S. title, like, come on now.
Yeah, no, you're right, bro.
But like I feel like right now WWE's on just a different fucking planet. Like they just
they are, man.
Like it's just different. And the crazy shit is Money in the Bank is actually gonna lead into SummerSlam. Like this is the first time in a long time Money in the Bank actually matters.
Yes.
Like it actually fucking matters. Like it's not like just a well-all pay-per-view. Like this shit actually matters because you actually got storylines you actually want to see. Like it's like what the fuck happens? What happens with the bloodline? What happens today?
And another thing we're not even talking about is we still got 2 left in the chamber. Because what you about to do with Hikuleo and Zilla?
That's right. I don't think Zilla's. I thought about this long hard, and I hope he. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think Zilla's ready for WWE. Yo,
he's got a year left.
He still just got into wrestling, really. Yeah, but I mean, I'm not doubting him. I don't want him to kick my ass.
I mean, they did the same thing with Solo though. Solo only had like matches before they signed him.
Like, what you gonna do with Hikuleo though? Because like you ain't gonna hold that big motherfucking back for so long.
No, yeah. Well, what are you going to? But that is a good point. But what are you going to do with?
Well, I guarantee you, Rikishi's just like calling Triple H, like, "Hey, man, I got ready another bloodline member right here. I'm putting them out, baby. The bus is coming out. They're coming in there just left and right."
You would have to get somebody to verse them, though, man. That's the biggest thing, yo. You would have to get somebody to go up against them.
But here's the thing. But I gotta ask this question: like, do we really want to see a Bloodline Civil War, or do we want to see all of the Bloodline team up and go against WWE?
I mean,
That's
it's bound to fucking happen at some point if they're all
in a
there.
way,
Because
they could transition.
We're gonna see both.
Storyline. They could
Because my
transition
thing is like,
storyline.
yeah, it's like you can literally have the Bloodline go up against
The
the
Wyatt
entire
Six?
WWE,
Wyatt
the
6?
whole WWE. Like
I'll
they
be
can
down for
actually,
that.
like if
Don't
the
move it too
Bloodline go up
early.
against the entire
Like the
WWE,
Shields and Wyatts instantly, right off the rip. I want
Nah,
to
yeah, it would be down the line, but yeah, I mean, you're right though. It would be like some NWO shit. You could do it. You could definitely do it, bro. You could
and
have
That
a
could
new
be the
faction
thing that
off the
stops
strength
the
of it.
Wyatt Six, in my opinion. That would work. Like in the longer down the road, make the Wyatt Six the most dominating faction around. But there's the Bloodline. They're holding it down on SmackDown.
Bro.
Wyatt Six is holding it down on Raw. Draw it out. Maybe wait till a Survivor Series or whatever they're wanting to do with that. And then you just have like a big freaking match. And it don't even have to have a finish. It literally could just
exactly.
daylights out of each other.
I agree. If you give me that same energy, like when it was the Shields versus the Wyatt at Elimination Chamber,
Yes.
in
Oh
2011,
man.
well,
Some of the best
still-
matches fucking ever, yo.
I still don't understand how the fuck that wasn't WrestleMania.
Bro, such an amazing fucking match, yo. The Shield versus the Wyatts was yo. Their spot
That's a WrestleMania match, bro.
motherfuckers just come.
New Day
That shit
just
was
looked
so
serious
good.
for a moment.
Yeah.
Like
Well, New Day has
stories.
always
Like,
been
Wyatt's
phenomenal, bro.
really created a lot of things. The shit that Bray did with Cena, like, bro, that was insane storytelling right off of that.
Good stories,
with
yeah.
the kids
I still
singing,
stand
he's
by
got
this.
the
Yeah,
whole
this
world
game,
around the road.
He should have went over.
He should have went over. I believe it too.
At WrestleMania, oh yeah.
They never should have stopped this shit, bro. Bray and them should have been running this shit forever,
in my
bro.
opinion. It didn't hurt him.
Ray should have been running that Fiend ship until, unfortunately, of course. But when they stopped him at with Goldberg and with that shit with Seth Rollins, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. They had just some of the best shit that ever happened to just go down so tragically in flames. Like it was literally the greatest shit on TV at one point. That's why Fox said, we want the Fiend on fucking SmackDown because they knew it was the top shit.
Hold up.
Top shit.
Wait. Hold up.
You gotta shake his phone over there.
This one's for you, Brett. Fuck you, Goldberg, because he took the title off the Fiend. That's for you,
right.
Brett.
That's right, Brett. We with you, bro.
It really. It made no sense. And then you put the title on Braun Strowman.
It was so bad. It was so fucking bad.
It didn't make sense. It didn't make no fucking sense. You could have even redid the John Cena. You could have did the John Cena Fiend match for the title and have the Fiend go over John Cena.
Let the Wyatt Six be just some random ass destructive
Let
fucking
them take
presence.
over for a straight year, like they did with the Ministry. Make that
random. I'm telling you, if they did that shit with the Money in the Bank, I'm telling you, we said like three really great things in this show right now. We said that AEW should start the NWO. I don't give a fuck how you got to do it. It should be the NWO too. Buy whatever you got to buy. And Triple H, he'll sell it to you. Start the NWO. They need something. They need competition.
might still have a Radio Shack.
But then you have the Wyatt Six Money in the Bank match. Let the Wyatt Six fucking take that Money in the Bank. Let everybody fight an amazing match, and then the lights just go the fuck out, and then the Wyatt Six is standing in the middle of the ring. Oh no, wait. The Wyatt Six is standing in the middle of the ring. The ladder's in the middle, and they're looking up at the fucking ladder, and Uncle Howdy's on top, and he's got the briefcase. And let that shit close. I guarantee there wouldn't be a person in the fucking room that would hate it.
Have his hand make him make the briefcase come down to him.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Killing it. I'm saying, like,
I
would love it.
I just thought about this. I just thought about this long term. Do you know what this Wyatt Six shit could do for something for like Joe Gacy's career?
I'm telling you,
like,
he's one of the next ones.
Like the next level shit.
He was one of the next ones.
Joe Gacy was one of those Bray Wyatt.
He could have been like a Mankind type of deal.
I feel like because there was a lot of stuff like when he first came out of NXT. Oh, he's just trying to copy early Bray work, all this shit, none of this, none of that. If you actually look at what he was trying to do with the schism and all that shit, and The Rock's daughter,
that tag team really ruined that tag team. That tag team really ruined that gimmick, in my opinion. Like they could have really done something with the schism.
I said that shit the other day on the last show. I said the same things. Joe Gacy was the thing that was coming after. He was the thing that was coming after. What's it called? I saw Mankind, and I'm telling you, I saw Mankind type shit where he could be when him in that Dijak match when he pulled up the Legos or whatever. That fucking match was phenomenal, bro. He could be one of those characters, yo.
Like when I see him, I just see like
I'm taking slams on dice.
Yep.
The learning
like when I see Joe Gacy literally reminds me of like what's that famous Jack Nicholson? That famous Jack Nicholson scene when he busts through the door, stick the hatchet.
The Shining. Yeah, the crazy.
Like that's what he reminds me of. He reminds me of like that still face of Jack Nicholson.
Here's Johnny
acting crazy.
Yep.
Yeah,
right.
That's right.
You're right, bro. Yeah, Joe Gacy's one to watch, but you're right. It's a lot that can build from it, man. Long term, yo. Long term.
Yeah.
And you need those supernatural characters, bro.
Shout out to the character range of Nikki Cross too.
That's right. Yeah, she did a lot of shit. She's done a lot too.
Yeah, but
draw it out.
All in all,
in that story.
Yeah. All in all, man. NXT, WWE, all this shit. Raw, SmackDown, NXT. I ain't seen this shit this great in years. It's damn near that shit is damn near impossible. But the question really now is, how the fuck do you follow all this shit up?
Yo, you can keep building. But here's the best shit. Here's the best shit, yo. This isn't involving The Rock. This isn't involving anybody who's just in it for a minute. Everybody who's engaged with this shit is all longtime players, yo. Fresh too. So this is the best that we could get.
And this is the thing, like, here's the thing. NXT also, right? If they can find a way to weave that shit also into it,
I'm telling you, bro.
Because they're bringing people in. It's not like, and my thing with that is also like, yo, you just lost Ricochet.
Bring in the gimmick. They can bring all these different people.
Like my thing is like you just lost Ricochet. Put Wesley on the main roster because you got the new Wesley in Javon Evans. I think Wesley would do great on the main roster.
This character is like, hey, like me, I fight. That's all I got out of him.
I'm bored listening to Warren's description of him.
Was that not Ricochet?
Pretty much.
Was that not Ricochet?
I mean,
was that not Ricochet? That's what I'm
Ricochet
saying.
is going.
Why would you want to bring Wesley on?
And Mustafa Ali too. Same shit.
Whoa! I wouldn't say about Mustafa Ali.
I can't say that about him.
He was the same.
No, I thought about Ali.
They fucked up with Mustafa, man.
Did in TNA, like you say all the time, Slim. On Raw and SmackDown and shit on WWE, they didn't know how to package that, just like they didn't know how to package Ricochet. But when he got on his own, able to make some differences, look at AJ Francis. Not even the flippy guys. There's guys who can establish themselves, but you have to be able to be packaged, in a certain way.
Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman. Okay, all these flippy dippy guys. These flippy dippy guys.
Flippy dippy trippy and shit.
All right, we're gonna give you a Ricochet and we're gonna see what the fuck you do with that.
Ryan, you gotta look at
I get what you're saying.
AJ Francis and Joe Hendry.
AJ Francis is fucking legit.
Oh, AJ Francis and Joe Hendry. Watch that feud. It is epic. The videos, the skits, everything.
Oh, that shit gonna be amazing.
Ready to die or something like that.
They got a musical war. They got a musical battle into the.
That'd be bad. I watch it.
Sing your apology. You're the Cheez-It champion.
I get what you're saying about Mustafa, but I'm probably in the majority. I can't stand AJ Francis, top dollar, whatever you want to call him. Don't get the appeal. I don't get. I don't get it. Just because
man, I've met him a couple times.
Just because you put him with Rich Swann, don't make them house party. I'm sorry, like that's the thing. I don't get him, and don't get me wrong. I respect you because hey, you saying that when you flopped over the top rope, it was a health issue. I'm glad you're healthy, but. To me, it's just like
that shit's still funny.
That shit is definitely still funny.
Hey, bro. Hey, let's be real.
He's never cleared that
motherfucker.
That's not that part. He's done it 3 times and never successfully done it.
You just fucked
why
up.
would you do it in the show?
Sell us some bullshit.
Yo, that shit is the funniest shit on the. He fucked himself up.
He did. Look like a fucking
he
big
can't
ass.
even do it on a clearance on a free pad. Like literally, they've had a fresh pad.
Stupid decision,
3 times, and he could never get through the ropes. What gave you the idea that you're gonna do it on the show?
That shit was funny.
He thought adrenaline was gonna carry that shit. But yo, the thing about AJ Francis Slim on some real shit, yo. I feel you. Like, you don't gotta like everybody or whatever, but he surprised me, man. He surprised me as like when I saw him in the Indies, because then in WWE you didn't really see much from them. You saw Street, whatever the fuck their name was, and you saw them. But when he got in the indie scene, he really made some noise, bro. His character came out. He's got charisma. There's no doubt about it. Like, he can speak on the mic.
It was a big
interesting.
star.
He's interesting when he talks. So that's the only reason. Like, I put him in those lights.
It's not that I'm saying that he's bad. I guess I just don't get him. Like, I just
he's
watched
legitimately a wrestling fan too, though. He is a legitimate wrestling fan. Like that Hidden Treasure show. That was because of him.
Fuck him, Slim. We don't gotta like that motherfucker. Fuck him. We don't like him. If Slim don't like him, I don't like him.
I'll give him credit because I saw him put over young talent MLW Alex. What's that kid's name? He's leader of Boomaye. He's the leader of the Boomaye Nation down. Yeah, like that was good. Like, I like that work. He's putting over young talent. I guess, like, not trying to be funny. If somebody says, "Hey, can you show me a top dollar match that's going to make me a fan?" I can't.
What about a promo?
I'm about to break that Suplex City. He likes to say August 5th. We'll have fun with that one. But next,
can you name me a AJ Francis promo? I mean, I know he's doing work with Joe Hendry right now.
I can't.
Are you saying without a cigar?
I just see the shit on TikTok. If they're on TikTok, I don't know about it.
Save. Scroll.
Save. That's my phone right now is loaded with fucking videos. But yo, hey, say what you want. I'm watching the shit. Hey, I found a loophole. I don't gotta sit on it for an hour. I see matches.
Hey, you know that's saying less is more. I give him shit all the time, but he's got the right timing. Right timing on the show.
Thing. And I'm able to do everything I gotta do. I don't gotta sit down and watch everything. It's hard to watch everything.
You ain't killed this phone yet.
So they got they got like what 4 or 5 more spots left open for the Money in the Bank. Who y'all think gonna be in them?
Man, get that shit to the YS6, yo. Fuck everybody else in it. Just throw everybody in that shit. Put who else? Who else got to be in it? You don't even know to go with that.
So you got Andrade and you got Jay. So far.
All right, Warren.
This was absolute blast, guys.
This was fun. Yeah, this was fun as shit.
Hey, man, thank you for coming through, man. I appreciate it, man.
Oh, no problem. Thank y'all. All right, man. See y'all later.
All right, bro. Be good, man.
But so yeah, you got what? Carmelo Hayes.
Also, Brian, acknowledge your American Nightmare.
Never that. Hey, look at did it and ran. See, just like a Cody fan.
So yeah, you got Carmelo Hayes, you got what? Jey Uso, and now you got Andrade. So those are the 3 that's already in. I think it's 6 that's gonna be in it. So you got what? 1 match on Monday and 1 more on SmackDown. So who's gonna be in it?
Kevin Owens is if he can fucking walk or whatever, isn't it? Kevin Owens, Randy Orton,
LA Knight.
Yeah, they got a couple on there. I mean, LA Knight, I don't know. I mean, I guess he would be good for the picture, but he's got the feud with Logan right now. I mean, if anything happens, if he is in it, Logan's gonna interfere, which is gonna be fucking corny. But because you already know it, you know what I'm saying? That's the one thing where it's probably still gonna be predictable. But if he does get in, it
would probably cost him at Money in the Bank setting up their match for SummerSlam.
Exactly. Yeah. So I don't think it would be good for him, but it's a spot, so they probably will put him in it. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want either one of them in the Money in the Bank briefcase.
I don't either.
I don't want neither one.
I don't want them either.
I want Santos in. I don't know why, but I want new. I want new blood for the fucking Money in the Bank. I'm tired.
They proved with Chelsea and Andrade. They proved that they on their way to try some new shit.
Like I like new. Like I want new shit. Like
me too.
Like I don't want Jay in it. I know Jay is gonna be in it. What the fuck is the point of having him in it? Like he's not gonna win.
Thank you.
I don't. Like it doesn't make sense. Like I don't want him in that shit. Same thing with Finn. I don't want Finn in that shit.
No, Finn I wouldn't mind. Finn needs something. See, Finn would be to be real. Finn would be the best person to win that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Finn and then turn off, and then you have the standoff where Finn's got the Money in the Bank because Damian had it last time, and now you got the possibility of him cashing.
But here's the thing. You're gonna do 2 Judgment Day members and still tease the same breakup. Like, bro, you should have did that shit last year.
Mm.
That's my whole thing. Is like if you was gonna do it last year. Get this shit
Yeah.
over with. We ain't gotta
Yeah,
keep
I get it.
trying to recycling this shit. Just get it over and done with. Because 2 Judgment Day members having a briefcase in back-to-back years don't help shit. And the problem with this is Fingo had a belt. Fingo cash in on Damien and then lose it like right after that.
Yeah,
So you
somebody
literally
losing to
just
Gunther.
so you just hot potatoed the damn title. What the fuck was the point?
Yeah, I think that's another thing that's like kind of awkward with the men's shit. It's kind of harder, bro, because it's like
The,
the big picture with Cody and the bloodline and everything like that or whatever. Like we kind of know what's getting established in those areas, but for the men's Money in the Bank, bro, it's a little harder because I don't really know what they're going to establish with the shit.
and,
They
and,
could
and
make
that's
it,
my
you know.
and that's my thing. Is like even with this Money in the Bank, it's like this is the best time if you're gonna do it to put the fucking Money in the Bank on a mid carder
On a
and
mid
let the
card,
mid carder
I agree with that
and
actually.
let them cash in on a mid card champion because Sammy and Chad, that shit is not over. Like we know that shit ain't over.
That needs to be. That
Sammy and
shit boring.
Chad,
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Chad is going to. Chad want that title. He want the Intercontinental Championship. He want
But
it
just
more
let
than
him
he
have.
want.
But do you think they
But
need a Money in the Bank for that to reestablish? It's not even
yeah,
interesting with the fucking thing.
yeah,
Just let him have
yeah,
it, if anything.
yeah. It will be because now you got other storylines. You got Brian Breaker. You got
Bro.
Ludwig
Braun
Kaiser and
somebody.
Sheamus.
Braun
Like
somebody that I could fuck with.
like you got
I feel
other
like
people that could.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like even though Chad wants the IC title, I feel like we're getting Chad and Otis at SummerSlam.
I'm down for that. I
I
don't
don't
even
even
care
want to see
about
that
the
match.
title. I
I'll be
want to see
honest. I
it.
don't.
I'll be dead ass.
I don't want to see it.
That's one of the
I
matches
don't
that
see
you
it.
watch that's a build that's been a nice build, and it don't got to be for a title. It's a nice rivalry, and
Mm.
there's passion and shit in it.
If, my thing is this: if you're gonna do that shit the Monday after or the Monday before SummerSlam. I don't want to see that shit
Nah,
on Monday.
bro, that's
You
a pay per
waste
view of
because
that's a pay per view
here's
worthy.
here's my thing. Here's
You
my thing. Because you're ruining the fucking pay per view with some bullshit. I don't
Nah,
like
bro,
that's some
I don't
bullshit.
believe that.
That's some
Pay per view
bullshit.
matches, pay per views have always had mid card rivalries and stuff like that. You
Nah,
could do it.
but I'm not interested in it because I don't give a fuck about Otis wrestling.
Nah, I do, man. I want to see Otis get
I
some
don't give
fucking
a fuck.
comeuppance, bro. They building that shit
he's the
good.
heart of the
Uh,
whole storyline.
I'm telling you, he is for real.
Yeah,
There's
I
no doubt
guess
about
I
that.
get, but here's the
Like,
thing. The thing about they try to do like the bloodline storyline where Sammy's now trying to save Otis. It's like it's not the same, bro.
Nah, Sammy, take
Kevin
your
Owens,
ass back to the bloodline because that's where you
you and
belong.
Kevin actually had like history.
Yeah,
There's no history between you and Otis. Like there's
yeah, yeah.
nothing that
Yes, I
that's
agree with you firmly. Sammy
that's
needs to get
nothing
the
that's
fuck out that
like
situation.
yeah like there's nothing that's making you want to be a part of this storyline for
Yeah,
Sammy. Like what the fuck are you trying to save them for? I get it because you had the
nah,
same shit going on with Bloodline. There's none of that shit with this storyline.
nah. You are. Yeah, get
You
Sammy as far away
have
from that shit. Yeah, you
you
right.
have no ties to this shit. Like none.
The
Now if
shit with Ludwig and Braun and Sheamus, that's interesting. I'm down for
like
that shit.
if you had like let's say like if like now if Chad does decide to upgrade and do the new Alpha Academy with the Creeds and Ivy now, all right then maybe they come get you. That makes sense.
I'd be
But
down for that.
right now in this shit, there's no reason for you to be in the storyline. I don't give a fuck. Like, and it's the same shit. Like, if you watch Monday Night, I'm done with Chad Gable, but I'm not done with Alpha Academy. That's the same shit Kevin Owens said about you. I'm
Yeah,
done with Sammy, but I'm not done with the Bloodline. That's the same shit.
yeah. Go sit your ass down, Sami Zayn.
Are we rehashing shit? Like, it's like
Yeah.
I don't want to see that shit. I don't care.
Mhm. I agree. Yo, I'm probably going to dip out of here too, man. Yo, this is the most passionate we've had. This conversation has
For
been
real.
fucking great, bro. We've been going in on this one right here.
Yeah,
I
man.
love that. I love that shit.
Yeah,
damn.
yeah. But let's wrap this up, man. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna let y'all close it out, man. Tell them where they can find y'all again, man. Tell them where they can find y'all on podcast platforms, YouTube's, everything, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo, B, this has been definitely a great ass time, man. Hey guys, everybody listening to BrandonJaneauShow. Brian B, Beeline ENT LLC. We got a whole bunch of shows. We go live on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and sometimes on Sundays. We talk our wrestling on Wednesdays. That's where we got Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk, me, Slim, and Lay. And we will be closing out our season, even though it's not really a season. We just kind of taking a little break until August after this week's show. So definitely come check us out. Brandon will be there, honorary Oos. And we're gonna be talking about where wrestling is, same kind of conversation, and where it's going, and what we expect when we're coming back. So, and also some things that we've done, in this year that we've been together and stuff. It's gonna be a really good show on Wednesday, so definitely check us out. We'll be there.
Slim.
Yeah, it's like my boy said, catch us on Wednesday nights. Whether near or far, you can always count on STR on
Right.
Wednesday, straight to the ropes. And for your daily wrestling content, make sure you follow at STR_Slim. Work on very different pieces. My page is dedicated to everything wrestling. I'm about to work on a piece right now, because the purpose of my page is not for fame, it's not for money. Wrestling literally helped me get a better control of my mental health and mental understanding, with somebody who actually has been diagnosed with anxiety and depression. And a lot of people don't understand. Like, when I say that The Miz is my hero, he is my hero because his matches during the IC title run literally kept me sane from after losing my grandmother and everything like that. So that's the purpose of my page on TikTok. If you need something to take your mind off of the daily grind between the crazy politics, your baby mama, your baby daddy tripping, you're trying to figure out what you're gonna feed the kids for the summer,
Yep.
work got you down. I'm gonna bring up some crazy stuff. Like, most recently, I just reviewed the Punjabi prison match. How bad
Mm.
was it? How horrible was it? But was it a fun idea? And then
When I saw
Bad.
most
that shit, I was
recently,
like, "Oh Lord!"
Yep.
I saw
It
that
was
shit. I said,
bad.
"Oh
I'll save
Lord."
you a fucking ticket.
I'm like, I ain't gonna talk about this.
It was crazy.
I was like, I ain't gonna spend this shit. I was like, Lord.
um, yeah, follow me at SDR_Slim. And if you're a wrestling fan, we got Forbidden Door next Sunday, so should be interesting.
Right.
And before I go, Darby Allin, screw you, because yet again you have denied the world the time to see Hiromu Takahashi, the ticking time bomb, and he's much more crazier than Darby Allin. But I digress. Y'all have a fun
Mm.
night.
Awesome, bro.
Yeah, man. I don't know when this episode gonna come out. Cause I got one already in the chamber. My Shawn Michaels top 10 matches is coming out
Mm.
Sunday night, Monday morning. So this probably be right after that.
Gotcha.
And
Gotcha.
I got my debate, Wrestling Life debate, Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker. I might do Shawn Michaels
Mm.
versus Kurt Angle. I want to do Kurt Angle and Shawn Michaels so much more. I just want to do them more.
Yeah,
So I
'cause
might do
Undertaker
that
win
one.
that shit. Tell you that
Shawn
right
Michaels
now.
versus Shawn Michaels versus Kurt Angle. I might do that one first. And I got a Kurt Angle top 10 list coming up this upcoming week. So I'm gonna go dive into some of TNA matches with him, WWE matches. Just watch some old Kurt Angle matches. Just sit back and just watch that shit. And
Him versus
I
AJ.
can't. Oh man, that's such a good match. But and I'm gonna do before the end of the year. I'm gonna do my 100 greatest matches. I just want to do like 100 great matches. Like I
Bro,
just
I'm
want to do
down for
that.
that. I would love
I
to.
want to do.
I
I
like
want to
shit
do
like
my.
that.
I'm gonna do that. I was like, you know what? I want to do 100 great matches, and of course I got like my top 10 wrestlers of the midway point of this year, my top 10 wrestlers, and of course my top 10 will be at the end of the year, my top 10 wrestlers of the year. But yeah, I'm gonna probably do the top 10 greatest, my 100 greatest matches. I just want to do a list, just all of my favorite matches, like the
Yeah.
Raven and Diamond Dallas Page back in the day in WCW. That shit was
Ooh.
like
The
I want
flock.
that
The
one.
flock was my
I
shit, bro.
oh, I gotta go watch that shit.
The flock
I
was
gotta go
my
find that
shit,
match.
yo.
Like I
That
gotta go
even
watch
that
that.
even flow DDT to this day is one of my favorite wrestling moves
Ooh,
of all
man,
time.
that shit. But like, yeah, man. So I got some shit. I wanna do like that. I wanna come back. I wanna do like my like. I did my top 10 greatest wrestlers, but I wanna do like a panel of everybody, and we just do a whole top 10 greatest wrestlers
I'm
list,
down
like
for
just
that for sure.
a whole list. It just yeah. I got some shit I wanna do. I wanna do my top 10 tag teams too, because I haven't done that one yet. So I wanna do my top 10 greatest tag teams.
Mm.
And of course, my top 10 greatest wrestling rivalries. Like I want to do a rivalries list. Like I just want to, cause that shit is hard to do. Like
Oh yeah,
that's
yeah. You gotta watch a lot of
a
content for that
lot of
shit too, man.
yeah. It's a lot
Uh,
of great ones.
Get back in that mind
Because
state for real.
you would just be like, oh yeah, Stone Cold and The Rock, but you'd be like, nah, some other ones too. I could
Oh
put at
yeah,
number
there's a
one.
lot. Yeah, there's definitely a
I
lot.
got there's other ones I could put at number one because my favorite rivalry of all time is like Triple H and Shawn Michaels. Like that shit was fucking phenomenal. Like people forget how
that's
great
definitely a good
that
one.
shit was. Like man, but yeah, I got a couple things I got to work on, and of course not next week, the week after next is NXT Heat Wave, but before that is Money in the Bank. So I got my rating review show for both of those, literally back to back nights. I have no idea I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna do it. But yeah, so yeah, man, I can't wait. And of course, like my family said, they got one more episode to do. STR Wednesday, y'all gotta tune in for that. That's gonna be an amazing episode. That's their last
Yep.
show before they take their little break and come back because they gonna kill it when SummerSlam. I don't know how the fuck
Woo.
y'all gonna. I don't know how y'all gonna take a break.
We're gonna have a lot
WWE
of
on
TikTok.
Fall.
Yeah, it's like Slim said,
I
STR
have no.
Slim. Yeah.
Yo,
We're gonna be on
I have.
TikTok a lot, man. I'll be making videos on TikTok as well. Like that's we're gonna be growing right there. So when we do come back, like you said, bro, it's gonna be that big, anticipation, and we're gonna build it, and then we're gonna jump right into fucking ground running with everything going
Yeah,
on, and
yeah.
it's gonna be great.
I have no
You
idea how
gotta give
the
me
fuck
a
y'all gonna take.
you gotta give me a data update, B, just in case to see if we get any more traffic from the TikTok for followers or anything
Oh,
from our
sure.
on Wednesday.
Yeah. I'll definitely let you guys. Oh, you mean
Yeah,
for when we coming back, or you mean for this Wednesday?
I mean, like, you know how like we going live on Wednesdays, like, and, you know, I pinned our podcast at the top of my page, so like anytime anybody sees my page, they automatically see the
we gonna
podcast
see
and stuff like that.
podcast.
So
Yeah.
I'm just like, when we hit Wednesday, I just want you to tell me like if we gain any more new viewers because of that.
Got you. Okay, I get exactly what you're saying. Yeah, definitely will.
Yeah,
I definitely will. I love the avenues, and it looks like everybody, man, everybody's killing it, bro. Should we on B show now? B usually on our show, and I love
yeah.
we intermingling with
But
all with wrestling. Ain't fucking crazy. It's all wrestling
yeah,
related and shit.
I want that, man. I want to get back to this because I haven't done this in a minute. I haven't done
Yeah, so this was awesome, bro. This
yeah,
is awesome.
like
Oh
a
yeah.
group podcast in a minute. I haven't done one in a while. So I
Yeah,
definitely want to get back to that. My top 10 list, I used to do that with a lot of people. But now I'm like, I haven't done it in a long time. But so wrestling is something I always wanted to do because it's all different wrestling. Like everybody loves
exactly.
wrestling, but it's just like, it's different eras, it's different reasons for why you love it. Like, yeah, so I want to do a top 10 list. Just get back to top 10 list with the family. So
Yeah,
definitely, man. I don't
I'm
know when I'm
down.
gonna yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna be able to do it. Probably have to do it on Saturday nights. So
Just let us know,
definitely,
man.
man.
Yeah, we're definitely.
Uh,
I'm about to go cut all of this off. So y'all say goodbye to the hair. Say goodbye to the hair, Brian B. I had a shit for about a year, but it's
thank,
going off.
thank, I want to thank y'all one more time, man. I appreciate y'all doing this, man. I know it's Saturday. It's crazy as shit. It's a fucking Saturday night. So I know y'all got family, friends,
Yeah, it's
businesses, all
all
this shit
good,
going
bro.
on. I appreciate y'all for even doing this shit with me, man. Staying
For
on for this
sure.
damn long. I appreciate the shit.
For sure. No, that was great, bro. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna see you
Bro.
guys on Wednesday. And
Oh, definitely.
we're gonna have an amazing time, yo. But thank you guys and all Brandon's new show people watching. Love you guys, man. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.